Okay. Okay, there we go. I thought a video was going to come up and it didn't. Hello.
You
lost you, Des.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, mate. Ain't got a clue what happened there. Right, we'll start again. Hello, Gooners. Hello, football fans, and welcome to In the North Bank for the very, very, very serious game today of Arsenal versus Man City at the Etihad in Manchester. We need to win this one. But before I go any further, let me introduce my guests, my co-host, my guest. Obviously, we have the boss here this week. Paul, how you doing, mate?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Yeah, good to kind of get back on and try and discuss a little bit about this somehow small game of the season. So, yeah.
Yeah, so it's minute, isn't it? It's minuscule, this game, tell you. And Richard, how you doing, mate?
very good, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, is there a bit of lag? Am I lagging to you guys?
A little bit.
You might be, yeah.
A little bit. Oh, I don't know why. I've got everything set up right. Okay, right. Let's get into this one. Right, as you said, Paul, an important game. Give us your breakdown of it and how you're feeling about it, mate.
Well, look, we've. I think Les spoke about last week. I think that was the one that was probably the worst. I'd put it on par with Fulham away the previous season, where we literally turned up on New Year's Eve and put in a stink show. Saturday was rivaling that, and I think where we sit now is down to that performance on Saturday. Real trouble now, I think, and there is no wiggle room, in the slightest, and we've got to go over there, and we have to pull out a result. And going by the lineup, it doesn't look like a team that's going to be set up for just sitting back and trying to just take it and just come out there with a point. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting. I wouldn't have given us a huge chance. In reality, look at form. I mean, you're looking at that to start with. It's not going to be one that you'd be really confident over, saying that we're going to get something from it. But we know we've got the ability that we can hurt them. Look at last season, that performance. It was only last minute that we kind of conceded when we could come away with the 3 points. So, no, going to be a very interesting game. But as I said, if we approach it well and we approach it with the right attitude, and again a little bit lady luck, I think we hopefully should be all right.
Okay, Richard, I'll ask you the same question.
Yeah, I'm a lot happier with the lineup. I think if he did Martinelli, Madueke, and Gyökeres, I wouldn't have given us much hope in this game at all. Havertz and Trossard give us a little bit of technical capability, and it gives us an ability to hold the ball. So does Odegaard. So you're looking at being able to keep hold of the ball when you're a bit under pressure, and keep the ball. And it's not going to keep coming straight back at us. So I'm a lot more confident. I think we've got to find a way around that low block, but what I'm expecting to see is, and I know a lot of people won't like it, is that Odegaard come in next to and pick up the ball deep next to Zubamendi to be able to progress the ball and beat that deep block.
I get what you're saying, but for me, I mean, last time Odegaard played, for me, he played a lot of the game out of position. Zubamendi can do that job on his own.
But he couldn't need to go about Cup, did he?
Oh, well, so... Yeah. Right, okay, so let's go through the lineup for you. It's Raya, Mascara, Saliba, Gabriel, Henkape, Zubamendi, Rice, Eze, Odegaard, Madueke, Havertz, and the substitutes are Kepa, White, Jesus, Martinelli, Gyökeres, Norgard, Trossard, Lewis Skelly, and Dalman. Yeah, no Saka, obviously. But we haven't had much positive to say about Saka for a couple of months, have we, Rich?
We say that, but he's our second top scorer, and he's not in double figures. But if he's been carrying that Achilles injury for a large part of it, which he's been managing for a large part of his season, it's understandable that his performances haven't been of what we'd expect of him and what he'd probably expect of himself.
What's your thoughts on Saka and how he's been playing? Oh, sorry, Rich, I thought you finished.
Yeah.
Paul, what's your thoughts on Saka and how he's been playing, mate? You've muted yourself, mate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm one of those where it's look, I don't want to jump on his back. Like I said, he's played a lot of football, and as I say, with that injury he had previously, I mean, the hamstring injury last season that kept him out for like over 20 games played a massive part, I think, in how he is now. The Achilles has been long term. I think there was a little niggle like last season as well. So that does, I think, have a bearing in how he plays. Again, when you look at that injury for the hamstring, if it comes off the bone, which it did, the muscle, it's a hard one to get back on, and certainly trust your body, trust everything around it, and yeah, with niggling around everywhere else, and obviously this Achilles. Don't forget, he's in a position where he does get lumped about 4, 5, 6 times a game, and normally 3 hits as well. And yeah, at some point it's going to catch up with you. And yeah, it's one of those. I think it isn't all him. I don't think it helps. I don't think the void of not having Odegaard around with him doesn't help with the lack of that overlapping kind of wing back or right midfield, right defender. Look, Ben White a couple of seasons ago, nailed it, and they had a good understanding. That again, there's a lot of kind of areas in the team that this year hasn't been quite to the levels of what we had. But as I say, you've got to show it and you've got to do it. But as I say, he's still there in the charts. I mean, it's look, the numbers are lower, but there is something still there, and I certainly hope that he does get a chance to kind of take the latter part of the season by the neck, and just and go in. But as I said, that's the same for a couple of our players as well. Now that we've missed, so let's hope it's not too late or it's in forlorn and I'm not really worried about. Let's really kind of try and push it on now.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, totally understand. So before I go into the chat in a minute, say hello to everybody. Excuse me. We've got the midfield today that everybody was shouting for before the beginning of the season. We haven't seen it that many times this season because of Odegaard being injured. Eze's been injured. Rice has taken knocks but has done what Saka's done, carried on playing. Is it too late in the season to expect anything special from this midfield, Paul?
I wouldn't say too late. I just think, again, when you're playing out of form, out of fitness, it does take a bit of time. And unfortunately, there's no real wriggle room to just kind of feel it out. You've kind of got to get in there and get stuck in. Rice is, one that is playing on fumes, I would say, at the minute, just from how he was. But again, I think that's just circumstance from injuries in and around. And then we talk about this whole midfield, and we talk about Lewis Skelly and the ability to try and him to come in and almost give Zubamendi a little rest or one of the others. and it's not worked out just because of bad luck. Look at those two cup games that we had, and we were going to play, and then we had Calafiori go off in the warm up. So it's not helped us. Luck wise, has not helped us at those certain times, I think. But I think there'll be. I think it's good. I think we've got enough game time to actually get the best out of them. Again, it's just a case of just keeping it rotated and keeping it tight. But there's got to be the competitiveness in that middle of the pitch, which we have struggled with over the last few weeks. Certainly those cup games, I thought we were out battled and outmaneuvered on those sides. So it's interesting to see what they do moving forward. But I was pleased for Zubi over in the last game against Sporting. I thought he had a really good game. But
Shame that goal didn't count where Gyökeres. Shame the goal didn't count where Gyökeres was offside. You know.
As I said, it's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame, really. Yeah. But as I said, it's just that he's had a really good season, but he's played a lot of football. And unfortunately, you'd like to have seen him kind of been rotate a little bit more, but it is what it is.
I mean, Richard, same question to you about the midfield.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you'll see this, but I'm expecting it to be pretty much like the Carabao Cup. Now, what I'm hoping is Havertz will come over here and then hold the ball up, and we'll get Eze off this flank and Madueke and whoever this Odegaard or Rice running into the open space, because you've got both Nico O'Reilly and is it Neves on the right, like to push forward and be high up. So I'm hoping the flanks will be the spaces, and that when they're doing that high block, like in the Carabao Cup, they left Cousin off against Gyökeres. Now the problem with that was Gyökeres never kept the ball, so that's why I'm quite happy to see Havertz there. He's stronger. He seems stronger in those duels, and he's got the technical ability to hold the ball up and play a pass. And it's then down to the runners off him to exploit those spaces.
Mm-hmm.
So I think with Eze and Odegaard, you've got the ability to play that long ball over to the top to Havertz and bypass that press and make City think twice about playing it.
Fair enough. Right, I'm going to go into the chat quickly, but before I go into the chat, guys, don't forget, get your predictions in. Let us know what you think of the lineup today. Let us know who you think is going to score the goals. Get that in the chat for us, will you? That's what you usually do, so get on with it. And if you don't start doing it, I'm going to come round to all your houses, all right? Once I'm not going for 1-0 to the Arsenal, but 1-1 and Big Gabby with the goal. Nice one, Hente. Thank you, mate. So let me just see who else. And I'm drinking Jägermeister. Oh, dear. Enjoy it, mate. Enjoy the game. Afternoon, Paul, Richard, and Des from Emerson. Good afternoon, mate. Happy birthday for the other day. And I'm going to talk about this in a second, what you've put in the chat as well, mate. Good afternoon, lovelies from Ange. Good afternoon, Ange. Hope you and Effie are well and good. Yep, Emerson, rest in peace to Alex Maniger. Yeah, we send our condolences to his friends and his family. Sad loss. I believe it was an accident, wasn't it?
Car accident again.
Yeah, and I've managed to see him play in the reserves and the matches in the 97-98 season, and was the best number 2 that I saw that season. Fair enough, mate.
Yeah,
he was a good keeper. I rated him. I've got to be honest, I rated him. And just to let you know, guys, Sunderland have just drawing now 3-3 with Aston Villa. And
Forest
are winning there,
we're 3-1 up now.
Yeah, because Gibbs White scored a hat trick. So why isn't that one showing? Come on. There we go. Afternoon, Ange. He's doing his call out. Jackie and Brian, Barbados, Vivian from Hong Kong, Francis from Hong Kong, and all my family and other friends who wish me happy birthday on Thursday. I was going to say happy birthday to you on Thursday. So can we have a happy birthday in the chat, please, for Emerson for Thursday? Thank you, guys. Right, let's get back to the football talk. Are you happy with? Why is that? I've only clicked it once. Flipping it. It's on a. I'm having trouble here today, guys. Just bear with me. Yeah. Are you happy with Havertz being up front today, Paul?
I mean, I'm not averse to it. Like I said, I think if we looked at it at the start of the season, I would have had Havertz playing as the first choice, with then having Gyökeres being that one that would basically pick up the mantle the latter part of games, learning the trade in a new league, in a new style, and then you'd kind of bring him on. Not like the way we've had to kind of literally chuck him in, and then you've had all the pressure on him to literally try and produce stuff. I think he looks sharp. I think the goal he scored, it was really good. In Lisbon, as I said, I think there is some good stuff that he offers us. A little bit more better link up, I think, with players around him. But on the flip side of that, I think if the players were still kind of getting in and around Gyökeres a bit more, and we kind of saw that at the start of the second leg, players were kind of getting a little bit more closer to when kind of obviously was trying to pick up the ball. But as I said, I think there's a lot more to come for that, and that'll obviously come next season. I think when they can really get a proper pre-season, working out how we need to play and how we need to improve. But yeah, no problem with him playing. As I said, I just hope that we've got the ability to kind of play along in close quarters with him, because again, if we can keep switching that ball and keep moving the ball on, we're going to get behind City, and that's the one time they really don't like kind of playing when it's they're going backwards. So yeah, we've got to try and take those opportunities as well, and be clinical. So yeah, touch wood. Let's go.
I'm not going to ask you the same question, Richard, because you've already said that you're happy with him. So I'm going to ask you this: set pieces have totally deserted us for quite a while now.
Yeah.
Have other teams worked us out, or are we not just doing it with the same? Are we doing it differently?
I think I think there's a combination of things. I think we haven't rotated enough in midfield, which has caused us issues. I think the teams, because of that fatigue and injuries, have meant we haven't had the right combinations in the right areas of pitches. And if you look at how Bournemouth approached us and how City have approached us, they've sort of said, we're happy for you to have it between Saliba, Gabriel, and that, but you're going to have to play through us, or you're going to have to play over the top. And if you look at, I'll pick out on Gyökeres in the Bournemouth match, 55% pass accuracy. If that's what you're getting from your forward, you're not going to do much in the game. You need him to hold it up and pass it. Now, I'm not saying he's poor, but it does impact how we attack as a team. And I think over the last few weeks, along with pressure, maybe we've seen our attack flounder. So it's a combination of teams figuring us out, fatigue, and not having the ability to rotate and have our optimal players. A bit like fantasy on FC, you get the cohesion meter, don't you? On the foot cards, if you have players from the same country and the same team, you get a better cohesion rating.
Yeah, fair enough. Paul, same question to you, mate. If you can remember what I said.
I just regards to set pieces. I think, look, at the end of the day, I think naturally it all evens out when everyone's talking about our reliance on it, and us doing what we're doing. Look, we're trying different things. I mean, look, you go back to the Southampton game in the cup, and there were a lot of kind of talk about kind of going short and just mixing things up. And they're saying, well, why aren't you lumping it in and playing a long corner in against a team that's been struggling with set pieces? And it's suddenly, well, I looked at them, I thought they're quite physical, as in the defensive side of things. I suddenly thought, well, look, we tried about 3 or 4 of those short corners, and we created shooting opportunities on 3 of those. And it was like, well, look, on another time, we maybe score one of those, where it bounces nice, and we're able to take one of the chances. But yeah, I don't think it's totally everyone's worked us out. I think there's also how it's refereed as well. There's a few times where kind of things have been pulled up as well now, where again there's a lot of media attention about it all, and I think that's kind of also put paid to a few things in the box. Again, I don't think it's us. I don't think it was all that, but I just think people just listen to the noise. But as I said, look, you're gonna get times where you're gonna keep scoring from something or other. Whether or not that's a cutback, whether or not that's from a free kick, whether or not that's from an actual corner. You know, it's one of those. It is football, and yeah, I don't think that we've kind of worked out. I just think it just shows when everywhere else is drying up with goals, that is then identified a bit more as the problem area, and everyone starts panicking and a little bit about it. But again, I think, if we can start firing and we can get chances created through our outfield players, then we're gonna finish the season strongly. That's my.
Can I just say as well? Remember, guys in the chat and everybody, we're still 6 points clear at the moment, right? Yes, if they beat us today, and it could happen, but if they beat us today, we're only 3 points clear, and they've got a game in hand. I know that, but just you've got to believe in this team. You know what I mean? Just believe in the team. Ange says Victor will. Hold on. I might have to log out and log back in a minute, guys. Victor will be the super sub, and what a game to potentially score. I agree with you, Ange. And he can do it. He can do it. That's the thing. So, yeah. Dowman. I've got to ask about Dowman, because everybody's saying, start Dowman. I've heard it for weeks. I've heard it for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Start Dowman. Even on the other podcasts are giving it the large one as well. I'll start with you, Rich. Dowman. Where's your stance with Dowman, mate?
Not a starter for me at the moment, especially as we haven't got our natural, our best right back as defender, because he won't track back all the time. He will switch off occasionally because he's a youngster. He's still learning. He's still learning the game, and he's still learning what's expected of him from Arteta at this level. But bring him on, give him the minutes when you're able. Let him progress. Let him learn. Send him away in the debrief with things to work on, and let it progress naturally. Don't put too much pressure on this young kid too early. He's still developing as a man. Physically, he's still developing as a player. Let that happen naturally. Don't force it.
Do you agree with that, Paul? Have you got a different outlook on it?
No, pretty similar. I think when you look at him, I think look, I think you're going to lose. You are going to lose something out of possession, and the ability to be a natural kind of instinct, to kind of get back and try and win the ball back. Too much pressure on a boy that age, because it's not natural, and it's unfair on him. I put him down as he's a luxury player. That's what I say. When you can look at it, it's almost like the luxury side of things is that you can almost allow him to be a little bit of a free spirit, and that free spirit comes in the way he plays, just the way he wants to play and express himself. There's an energy about him with whether or not that's from the crowd, whether or not that's him. It's the want to do it. But I think from that positivity going forward, I think you then lose something coming back. And in a game like this, at this magnitude as well, I think it's quite unfair to be lamping that on a 16-year-old to make the difference. And look, he could have 15 minutes and make a difference, but to start a player off that, I think it's very, I think it's small-minded. But as I said, I think it's a little bit unfair to really kind of do it. We shouldn't be, as a club like Arsenal, be relying on a 16-year-old to try and save a season as such by playing started. So we recruited well in the summer. It still hasn't kind of worked out massively. I think there's still business to have been done. Unfortunately, obviously, we've run out of kitty for this season, and hence why I think we're going to obviously have quite a few changes in the summer as well. Because again, it's got to revolve again. So there'll be some outgoings, and then we'll see what we've got. But he's definitely future, and I'll tell you what, next season could be very interesting for him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no, good comments. In the chat, they're agreeing with you. Got to keep believing, Des. Thank you, Ange. So Des Dowman is under orders of minutes he plays. Okay, fair enough. What did Hente said something, didn't he? Let's have a quick look. Hopefully we don't need what? What are you? I am going to have to log out and log back in a minute, guys.
Yeah.
You two have to carry on.
What he says is hopefully we don't need a 16-year-old to contribute today.
All right, yep. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for that, Richard, because I couldn't quite read it properly for some reason because it's messing about. Well said, Richard. The Dalman will progress in the right time. So Andrew's agreeing with you. Paul, can you take over for a minute while I log out and log back in, mate? Is that all right?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, thanks. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. All right?
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to be dipping off as well, Richard, at some point.
Okay.
Oh, Rich, are you all right? Are you all right on your own for a minute?
Yeah, I can. I can.
I'm here anyway. It's fine. Yeah. So it's not good.
Give your prediction before you go, though, Paul. Give your prediction before you go, mate.
Oh God. I've got it. They're 2-1. I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal. Oh.
Do you want to give us goal scorers, or do you not want to go that far?
No. I two own goals off Rodri's backside. Don't matter where they come from.
I'll take it.
Couldn't care less.
I'll take it.
I'd even have 2-1 Arsenal, and then their one gets disallowed for offside, so it'd be 2-0. I don't care. Yeah, 2-1 goals and a disallowed goal for them, and a red card maybe. So
Right, Paul. No. Paul, if you're gone before I get back, mate. Enjoy the game, and I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, we'll
and Richard, I'll be back in a minute. All right.
All right, I'll see you in a minute.
We will do, mate. We will do. See you in a minute.
See you soon. So, just might as well go in about the City lineup. Rich, what do you think? Or how do you think they're going to play it?
I think they'll play it very similar to what they did in the Carabao Cup. I'm expecting a lot of crosses from over into Saliba, Mosquera area, because that was the weakness in the Carabao Cup when White was there, and I think they'll try and they think Saliba is a the weaker of the defenders aerially, and I think they'll just sit off us when we've got the ball in that high block and say to us, do you have the ability and the composure to play in tight spaces and through us in tight spaces when the pressure's really on. Yeah. And I think and that's how I see them playing.
I mean, it's a real tough one to kind of think. Again, look, we know this is basically a shoot off for us, really. I mean, this is proper shit or bust. I'd say as a club, and if this is going to define your season, this will define where you end up at the end of the season. This one, it shouldn't have come to this, but 1989 shouldn't have come to that game when it did. But that's the joys of title race football. Don't win every game, but yeah, it could have been so much easier, simpler, with less riding on this. But we are where we are. It's a fine line, isn't it? Just with how far we take this, as in showing the intent to really go and win it. Because again, we don't want to be too overly keen, because we've been scarred previously of things going the wrong way. How do you see us? Do you see us being a bit more pragmatic on that side and not really going very high too quick?
I hope we're pragmatic. Our strength, let's not lie, is that defensive solidity and ability to keep clean sheets, not allow too many shots on target. And I'd lean into that if I was Arteta, and then see what we, and just hope that we're a little bit better going forward, because when we get the chances, we've got to take them. We can't be as wasteful as we have been, and that's where I'm at. Play the margins. Keep it tight. Say to them, if you're going to beat us and you're going to win this match, you've got to do something special.
Yeah, I think that's the same.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's on both of those, isn't it? It's both sides. I think there's got to be something, and that's why I'd say, look, if we go and lose, or just like the other way, if I was a City fan and it happened the other way, I'd rather it go to a bloody good goal, or a really, really good goal, or some good work, rather than, say, a mistake or some refereeing decision, or just one of those which has always kind of haunted us a little bit on those sides. It's like we've never really all been kind of beaten by real good play. I think it's almost like kind of like mistakes. It's our own kind of problem. Why we're giving away goals? Certainly in years gone, we were our own enemies, weren't we, defensively?
Yeah.
Look at Mustafi. Those scarred, constantly scarred through players like that in our times. But yeah, we've not gone gung ho all season. I don't expect us to really kind of go for it like that now. But as I said, I think it is going to be pragmatic. But again, it's that link up. And I don't know if I didn't see the watch along on midweek, but as I said, we're all really good until you get to that second third, or the third, or the final third, and that's where it all stops. You get the ball out and get into that middle kind of area, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, okay, but Madueke's got the ball. Then all of a sudden can't go further anymore. Don't want to take on anymore because there's no one around in those areas. So, can we get everyone involved, moving up the pitch and work the ball in good areas? And if we can, going to be very, very good.
What does it, Paul? What does a draw do for us today?
Well, if City win their game in hand against Burnley, they will be 2 points ahead of them. So it's very fine margins.
It's a win or nothing. It's a win or nothing.
It's a win, yeah. If they beat us, then look, we're obviously level on points if they beat Burnley, and that's it. And then obviously goal difference wise, you're probably looking at they're going to overtake us on there. So every team now has to then go and win every single game after that to win that title. So you're looking at a 4-5 game winning run, just to kind of almost give yourself a chance. But yeah, look, the draw, don't lose, I think is the key. Make sure if we get the chances, that doesn't mean play for a draw, but a win would be so much bigger than anything, and that would send that little marker out to them. And as I said, we should have done it last year. But as I said, it wasn't to be. But yeah, win or draw.
Emerson, I'll sort the link out for you. Emerson, I will sort the link out for you in a minute. Hente says a draw, fine with me. It is going to show at some point. There we go. And Mark's joined us. Good afternoon, Mark, mate. Let's see what we've got here. Big up, gentlemen. Very attacking lineup. Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, considering the players are out, it's as attacking as we can be. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, I thought what I find interesting in it is the fact that he's gone for Eza on that left side over Trossard, but maybe that's because Trossard's form hasn't been great. So, but I still find
it, isn't it? Martinelli as well, and as I said, it's the perennial. No one takes the mantle. No one takes that starting position and gets the job done. I mean, look at one goal for Martinelli. Poor.
Sorry, go on, mate. No. And if you look at,
you're lagging.
If you look at Trossard coming off the bench as well, he's lacking confidence at the moment.
Yeah.
He can't seem to hit a barn door at the moment. Emerson says good afternoon to Mark. So there we go. There's a lot of love in the room. That's cool. Good. This is our best season in a long time, guys, right? Should it have really come down to this, or is this just the way the Premier League is now?
I'll let you go first, Paul.
We have. Oh, go on.
Yeah, I mean, look.
So
you look at it, you think 4 defeats. Look, we've run into a bit of traffic. I think every game you're seeing now, every game is tighter and tighter, and I don't care what anyone says. I don't think it's anything to do with the quality of the Premier League. I think there are so many teams that can beat anyone else. And on your day, the demands of the Premier League, the demands of this, well, we're not given a week off like other countries. The League One don't, you know what I mean, cancel a game to be able to play Champions League. I mean, there is a lot to put in. And as I said, if you are struggling as well with those kind of injuries, or certainly in one area of that pitch, it happened the previous season with the defence, but the midfield has been a problem this year. But as I said, I think he's tried to look to change it or try and get some experience into Skelly, and then 2 times he had to then play in left back rather than midfield, and then he was suspended for the second game, so which he would have been playing. So yeah, it's one of those. It's annoying, but as I said, you've got to have full backing in your in the players that you've got there. And yeah, for some or whatever reason, I don't think he has 100% trust in Norgard. I think that's summed it up really. Just with so little he's been used. So yeah, no, it's it's going to be. I say it's going to be interesting. But as I said, it could have been done. Could have been done earlier. But like I said, if we go and beat Bournemouth last week, there'll be no discussion like that. Like that now. We'd be sitting on 12 points ahead, and then we're almost we can kind of afford a defeat or something over here, and then we've then got 4 games or whatever to go and then win the league. It's only the fact that performance was so poor, and just it was such a strange play. And I said earlier that it reminded me of that away Fulham game on New Year's Eve, where we scored after about 2-3 minutes, and then just literally dissolved on the pitch, and then lost the game. So it was I think it could have been done, but like I said, football isn't straightforward. Look at, as I said, our 89 season, where you can go and draw and then lose to teams you're expected to beat, and then you've then got to go to that title decider when it should have been done, dusted. Yeah, that's why we love it. That's why this sport is what we are.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. What were you going to say on it, Richard?
Yeah, look, we have a right to be disappointed with Bournemouth in the last few weeks, but you've also got to look at it that we're in this position because of Arteta and what he's done, and he's gone for every competition, and we've played a lot more games. And if you look at there was a table out on from one of the big media sites that Rice and Zubimendi have played the most minutes, and if you look, there only one player from the other top 6 teams make that list, and we have 2 of them in that list of most minutes played in the Premier League. Yes, and that tells you can't produce your top performances week in, week out once the season starts. You're going to get injuries, you're going to get fatigue, especially when you're playing the amount of games these players are. And yes, he hasn't trusted Norgard. And I think that was he came in and he had that injury. He then played against Port Vale, didn't play very well. He didn't play very well the next game. And that sort of, I think, paid to him. And then after Christmas, his performances picked up. But by that time, I think Arteta had made his mind up that he couldn't trust him, which is a shame. But we've got to play through that barrier now. It's you get to a certain point where you're running on fumes. You've got lactic acid in the muscles. You've just got to run through that wall and get out through the other side of it, and that's what we've got to do today. We've got to stand up. We've got to want this more than City. The players on the pitch have to show that they want that trophy, and I'm hoping, because the trophy is at the Etihad Stadium, and the players will see that that will galvanise them and give them that little bit more.
That's fair enough. Mark says going out of the FA Cup might be a blessing. We are away to get a week's break shortly. Fair enough, Mark. Let's see. He is saying something to you, Paul, I think, here. 1 second. That has been the issue, Paul. It's not losing, it's the performance in the losses.
Yeah, well, I think that's Dave. Look, normally, if you're playing well, you don't normally lose the game. But yeah, you're gonna lose games. Look, you're gonna lose games when you play well as well. But yeah, there's been some telling performances. Like I said, there's only been.
I think there's been 2, maybe 3 performances this season that you can say they were poor. Bournemouth and Wolves being 2 of those, and probably the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, but that was again that Wolves gone. I would look at that and I'd say, look, did we actually perform really, really poorly on that game? I don't. From remembering the game, I thought we played fairly well. As in creating the chances. Now, we didn't take the chances. We then took the chances, and then the latter part of that game, we didn't manage it. Then masked over the performance, which made it look really, really poor because we ended up drawing the game. But as I said, look. That season before or whatever, when we lost to Fulham, that was the only real poor game, which was unlike an Arteta team that we saw that season. It was it's such a real strange kind of performance. But as I said, you get one of those games where it doesn't roll off, and you know what I mean. It could be people are not 100% fit. It could be the other team's got 3 weeks off. He's had 3 weeks off whilst some of our players have been playing in Europe, been playing in playoffs, and we then come to this game and suddenly thinking, well, look, we're still not really that fresh. But then, hang on a minute, they haven't had a game for 3 weeks in their way. So you're suddenly looking at it and you think, well, you could tell they were sharper. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I think there's priorities. Mark said about the cup final. Yeah, look, I was there. It was one where it was almost thought that they'd kind of almost just said, no, we'll leave it. We'll leave it now to almost to start with. And it was almost like they get a devout of ideas. It was like a training game almost in a way. Unexpected. I think unwanted. I think obviously everyone would prefer the better result, obviously, and performance. But as I said, it was poor. But yeah, going to Southampton as well was not nice. I think just in general, but I think again, if they're a bit more sharper, we might have got a couple of goals in that game as well. So it wasn't as poor as the final, but they were 2 real poor things. But then as soon as you've hit the Champions League, as soon as you've hit where it kind of means something. Yeah, look, the Lisbon game is always going to be problematic. I think that's just natural. You've got that kind of the attention of them being the weakest side of the weakest team inside the draw, and they've done the job. And we're in another semi-final off to Madrid. Well, I am as well. So,
yeah. Well, again, it's something we haven't done, and not many managers in the English league have done. Is it? I think Benitez, Guardiola, Klopp are the ones I can remember that have gone to back-to-back semi-finals. So it's not an easy feat to do.
No, but what would you say? What would you say, like, regards to? I hate the way that everyone always in this world. There has to be a blame. There has to be someone to chuck under the bus. Would you go?
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that.
Would you go on? It is Arteta. Just if we come up short. Are you saying it's Arteta, or are you saying it is the players? Because I'm more inclined to say the players because of those moments in games that we've cost us points. Wolves would be that.
Do you know what? I hate it when we chuck someone under the bus. I absolutely hate it, mate. Right? Because end of the day, right? Look at it this way. This season, I mean, even if you look at me and Richard, right, this is our 51st watch along this season, right? Okay. So, and that's not with women's games either. That's just the men's team, yeah? So it's 51 games, right, so far, and there's still a few more to go. Don't get me wrong, right? I hate to bring it up, but I'm going to just for context. You've got some of these major influencers, right, saying, "Oh, if Arteta," in one breath they're saying, if he wins the Champions League, give him a statue, right? Yeah. And in the next breath they're saying, "Oh, if he wins the Premier League, he should still be sacked." So what do you want? And to be honest with you, the players have to be accountable for losses. They have to be. But you shouldn't have to chuck anybody under the bus. It's a team effort. Yeah, guided by one man or a team of people. Say again, mate.
You win and lose as a team together. And that's what I'm saying. We are part of the team. We are fans. We shouldn't be slating players. We shouldn't be slating your manager.
We are the 12th man. We are the 12th man, Paul. We're the 12th
man. Yeah, we shouldn't be turning up. We shouldn't be turning up at the Emirates. We shouldn't be kind of groaning at every missed pass. We should be kind of really trying to get that energy in and get it going. Do you think that they think that that's like normal? Or do you think they play normal? So, yeah, that's what annoys me at the minute. And that's why I kind of hate it at home at the minute, because I prefer my away day.
Let me put it this way, Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, let me put it this way, right? If you bring negativity into the crowd at home, the players are going to feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's on us as well. Saturday. It's not just on the players; it's on us.
Yeah. Oh no, that's it. Well, look, it's said. This is what I'm saying. If you're a supporter, you back your team. You back your team all the way through. You'll sing. Yeah. You'll get behind. But when you should know by now, football is a game of moments. You can either have a pass that will go to another player, or you have a pass that doesn't go where you want it to go. But the groans, the dissatisfaction on that side. It was so telling on Saturday, and it's suddenly just like, well, look, only a small number, but it's enough. It's enough to really kind of go. And when anyone says about the booing or the lack of getting behind the team, I don't think that was true on Saturday either. I think there was a little narrative to kind of say that Arsenal would they weren't back in the team. I thought it was really good. It's in getting behind.
What gets me is that some season tickets, some people who buy a season ticket, they think they've got more say than what they've actually got. Do you know what I mean?
It depends on what. I think. Look, everyone's got their opinions. Everyone's got their say. Again, some people like to speak more than others. There's some people that have been handed give me outs and hand me downs for a long time that have even got more luckier in where they are. The other mob, look what Mark's put here, mate. 100% Arteta, Paul. I think he's done amazing to get us here. However, it is allowed to say he might be the guy before the guy. However, wait a minute, Mark. What are you trying to say? I want him to succeed. All right, you want him to succeed, and this conversation should be had at It should be had at the end of the season. Oh yeah. Look, I don't think anything should be even commented or said until it's done. It's done out of the way, and we can look at it. We've got a massive game now to go and win, and we need to focus on that, and everyone gets behind it. But yeah, it's just all negative stuff that we don't really need kind of be brought into the fan base or around the team, because it doesn't help anyone.
Well, he says he wants I want positivity. And Paul, you're right about the home fans. I agree with you about the home fans as well, Paul. And you're there week after week, so you know it more than anybody else. If we were the same fans in 2022, 23, I think the league would be won. So yeah, but I've got to say, Paul, you're there week after week. Rich gets down there as often as he can. I mean, there's guys in the chat that get there when they can. But if you bring negativity into the ground, which is what is happening at the moment, the players are going to feel it. No shadow of a doubt. Yeah. It's a cauldron in there. It's a cauldron.
Oh, mate, if I have the moment where I suddenly just say, you know what, I almost just want the game done. I can't. I almost felt like just checking out and just said, look, I'd rather just go to my away games. When I get my away points and I get the opportunity, I'll go to that. I just find sometimes it can be very awkward as an atmosphere. I mean, it's really good where we are, all standing, all game, singing. It is a chore in certain areas in those, and you can't expect everyone to be singing constantly. It isn't a tough ask, but again, some might not be able to do it. But as I say, you want it to be all over the stadium like that, and yeah, unfortunately, it can be a bit wanting sometimes. But yeah, atmosphere-wise, I just think it's when you're playing and then you've got the groans and then you literally, and it's just that relays more than anything. The atmosphere and the singing and the proper getting behind, that's there. It's just that negative side of proper groans. You lose the ball. Well, yeah, you're going to lose the ball. You're going to win the ball. Let's just get behind and keep pushing. But it is what it is. It's modern day football, and it's
I get what you're saying, mate. I get where you're coming from. I really do. Straight question, Paul, because how many of the game-going fans now, in your opinion, are true fans?
Oh, look, I think a large part of the stadium. I think when you look at it, I think there's a lot that. Again, there are a lot of tourists, but when you look at the main cusp of, say, season ticket holders, they're the ones that fill out away sections. There's a lot of shit talk on season ticket holders saying they're not real fans. They sell their tickets, blah blah blah. But hang on a minute, these are the ones that are going to the away games. These are the ones that are actually putting in their hard-earned money to travel all around the world, or around Europe, and to get to games. You know, massive output. And then look, if they do filter down to red members and below, then everyone else then gets a taste. But these are the guys that are literally putting their hands in their pockets every single week to get to go and follow them away. But yeah, there are a lot of fans that are. I think some of the season ticket holders that were bought on was because of the local residents as well. So I found that as well. I think when people talk about people just turning up or being or randoms turning up at games, these are down to these local residents, and whether or not there is still an issue there with regards to them selling tickets at inflated prices or touting their tickets to whoever, and they might not be Arsenal fans just because they're local residents. That's probably my biggest kind of bugbear at the minute, because I've got a couple of seats by us. Every game is someone different. So
sitting in the seat.
Sitting in the seat, season ticket seats, but they've been taken by someone else each game. But yeah, I'm going to dash off now.
All right, mate. Thanks for joining us today. And you go for 2-1, aren't you? Yeah.
2-1. Yeah, 2-1. Then disallowed. So 2-0. 2 own goals off Rodri's backside. So I'm all over that. The Arsenal, and
thanks for joining us, Paul. Enjoy the game, mate. Enjoy the game.
Cheers,
enjoy the game, mate.
Have a good one. Speak to you later.
Guys, just to let you know, the players are on the pitch now. We'll be starting off in a minute. So this should be a good one. Obviously, we want Arsenal to win. I'm going 2-1 today as well. What are you going for, Rich?
I'm going to lean into our strength and go 2-0.
Fair enough.
But at the same time, if you offered me a 1-1 right this moment, and let's go, I'd take that just as much.
Great. What's that? Oh, for God's sake, I'm having a right lag today, mate. Honestly, have a great show, guys. I'll try and get on the halftime. Come on, you gunners. Fair play, mate. Enjoy the game yourself. Emerson, there's the link, mate. If you want to join us. It's up to you, fella. All right. Sorry, it's took me a while to get it in. I'm having technical issues on the chat side of I'm having issues with the chat side of the restream today for some reason. Oh, right. You want it as a private message? Oh, okay. Right, hold on. 1 second, Emerson. I'll see if I can sort it, mate. All right. Richard.
Yes.
We haven't had many predictions in the chat. I mean, Hente's not gone for his 1-0. He's gone for 1-1.
Yeah, well, as I said, 1-1 isn't disastrous for us because it still puts us in thing of our own, in charge of our own destiny. The only result here that does us no good is a defeat.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
yeah. Oh, Emerson, where have you gone?
Yeah, he's there. He's on the bottom. What?
Is he in?
Yeah, he's in. You just got to add him. I saw it come up on the screen.
Brian's going to be joining us in a minute. I'll add him, mate. Don't worry.
No,
Brian's going to join us in a minute as well, as far as I know. So we'll have a panel of 4 today. Happy birthday for the other day, Emerson. I see you've had a haircut.
Thank you, guys. Mm-hmm.
Sorry we haven't been able to do that show yet, mate. I've had a really crazy week.
Don't worry. I expect you guys will have been busy anyway, so don't worry. No worries.
Yes,
I had a quiet day anyway, so you don't have to worry.
As soon as we can.
Only thing what happened was after the match, but I'm not going to go into it, so I'll leave it at that. That's something I have to sort out between me and one fan after the game on Wednesday.
Fair enough. Let's go, Gunners from DRR3. Thanks for joining us, mate. Give us a like, and share, and subscribe if you don't mind. If you could, that'd be cool. This could be a bit of a rough game as well, guys. I think there's going to be some hard tackling today. Let me know what you think in the comments. Richard, is there anything pre-game we didn't cover that you wanted to cover? Do you want to bring it up?
No, I was quite happy with everything pre-game. So I mean, I'm liking we're pressing reasonably aggressive. So I'm quite happy.
So, Emerson, are you allowed to legally drink now? Is that?
Say it again.
Are you old enough to legally drink now?
Yes, I am.
Good afternoon, Big Steve. Thanks for.
I'll give you my age thing for those that benefit. Everybody knows that I'm 58.
Bloody hell, not bad. Good afternoon, Big Steve.
I don't look it with the haircut. When you saw my haircut on Wednesday, it's different than what you saw today.
Good defending.
I managed to get that cut yesterday, so a Turkish barber near to where I live done it for me.
Nice one, mate. Nice one. Steve, have you got a score prediction for us, mate? Oh, by the way, Hente, you've been made into a moderator.
Oof.
Paul's done it.
That was close. It was close to being the goal there, guys.
Yeah, Paul by.
Was that the Harlem thing? You just anything?
That was Paul.
No, not that chance with Harlem. Not with that chance with Harlem. This is one after. You haven't seen that one yet. Wait till you see the next one. Because don't forget, guys. I'm ahead of you guys. Remember?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean,
here we go. I'm just seeing it now. The replay again. Hit Gabriel's arm off the post. Then it hits the post again for the second. It hits the post. Hits Gabriel's arm the first time. Yeah, it was Gabriel hits Gabriel's arms off the post.
They'll be checking it, won't they? Who's the referee today, by the way, Richard? I didn't see
Anthony Taylor.
Corner for Arsenal.
Nearly.
I'm at 4 minutes and
Nearly
30.
nearly scored.
Yeah, it leans
It's on his
into it.
shoulder.
Yeah, it's his shoulder, but yeah, it's high.
Scarce had a chance, but well wide.
Oof, yeah, it wasn't bad from.
Good effort though.
Yeah, good one from the first corner as well. Yeah.
Take you guys seen this chance with Ray and Harlan.
Does that mean that Saka might be out the World Cup then with this Achilles?
No, not just yet. I can give you more information that Paul, I think, has misled you regarding the sort of injury that Saka's got. From what I've heard on Wednesday, is that the medical team at Arsenal assessing the sort of injury that Saka's got, but unfortunately they haven't revealed out what it is. They're assessing it first and see what needs to be done. If the worst comes to worst, they said he may need an operation, but they haven't said, as I said, they haven't specifically said what sort of injury Saka's got. Because if you've heard it all this week to say, oh, Saka's got a Achilles injury and things like that, all rubbish. Because I didn't hear from any of the sources after the match, thing like that, but I've heard it from another podcast who me and him know the medical team very well. But as I said, regarding the medical side of it, of Arsenal, I can't give anything out because if I leak it, then I'll be in trouble with that certain person in the medical department. So all I can say is wait and see in the next week or two to see if there's any change on Saka, because the injury that he's got hasn't been confirmed what it is. So I'd like to clear that up with you guys. But I didn't want to say anything when Paul was on air. I'd just rather say it to you guys. Then obviously Paul will hear it, you know, on the podcast. So you hear it during the watch along. So
are you there, Brian?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Yeah,
Brian.
Cool. Good to see you. How you doing?
Flew back home from the West Coast yesterday, and let me tell you, my arms are still tired. No, glad to be on today. Hopefully, I don't know. From what I've seen, we ain't looking great right now. But yeah, I'm trying.
Cool, man. It's good to have you here, mate. Good to have you. It's been a while.
I know. Started that new job. I haven't.
Congratulations on that, Brian.
Yeah, congratulations, Brian.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I haven't been replaced by a AI android yet, but that's exactly what an AI android would say too. So, So yeah, what have I missed so far? What have I missed so far?
Man City have gone close once. Had a penalty shout, but it came off of Gabby's shoulder. We've had a corner and gone close, but other than that, not much.
Yeah, I saw that. Just kind of looking at the lineup right now. It looks like we got Eze on the left, Havertz up top, and then Madueke on the right. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it's
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Odegaard's back. He started with Havertz instead of Gyökeres. So I'm
Yeah,
assuming that Gyökeres is going to be a
Oh,
super
good
sub.
ball. Get in there. Oh. It's all right. That's all right.
Oh, no, don't have a shot, man. Oh, corner. Oh, hail Brian. What is he? What is he? Royalty? What's this? Oh, hail Brian. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, I'm leaving the stream.
I'm the main character here.
No, I'm leaving the stream, mate. Honest. I'm going to leave you free at it, mate. Oh, hail Ange. Have you been on the meds again?
Oh.
Jeez. Oh, hail Brian. I've had it all now. Rice corner. Nothing came of it.
I don't know. So far from what I can see, I don't know. I think we're going to be lucky if we get out of here with a point right now.
Your favourite keeper didn't have a very good game yesterday for Newcastle.
Oh man. Come on, Ramsdale. You're better than that, man.
No, he had a bad game, man. He had a bad game.
Who doesn't play yesterday? I didn't even see it. I was on a plane.
Bournemouth beat them 2-1.
Oh, I did hear about that. And yeah, and didn't they win? Didn't they score like right there at the end?
95th minute.
Ah, poor Rambo. Poor Rambo.
I don't know. How you feeling, Richard, and yourself? How you feeling?
All right. Not too bad, thanks.
And how you feeling about this game so far?
Fine, buddy. I mean, from what other than that bit from Gabriel and Raya at the start, we've pressed well. We're showing pace and on the ball, and we're showing an intensity that I think has been lacking in recent weeks. So, yeah, we still need final product and a decent final ball, but.
Go on, Medwick.
Yeah, just a bit too hard, but that's down to just being a little bit more consistent, isn't it? It's
Well, it does look so far that, like, we are trying to play, more attacking than we have. But I think that's finally a realization that, we're going to have to go out and we're going to have to beat City. We're going to have to go out and we're going to have to beat them,
Yeah. I mean, I've got a little bit of confidence that Donnarumma's in goal today because Stepford. Is it Stepford?
No, it's Trafford.
Stafford, sorry.
No, Trafford.
Stafford, isn't he?
Trafford.
Yeah, he's played well, and he's possibly been part of the difference why we didn't win the Carabao Cup. So
that's
I'm a little
true.
bit confident with that.
He did kind of stand on his head there at the beginning of the game. I remember that.
So I tell you, no disrespect to Mascara, but we have definitely missed Timber.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Jumped it too early. King Bob Havertz just nearly had a chance.
Right. Are you watching it on Peacock, Brian?
It's on NBC right now.
All right.
So it's on Hulu or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Oof. That was a good turn there by Doku.
Yeah, it was. How did he get out of that?
I mean, oh,
well
get
done.
there! Oh, come on, Havertz. Well, it was offside anyway.
It's offside, isn't it? Yeah, it's offside anyway.
Oh, we got
He was
it back.
onside.
We got it back.
Des, he was
And-
onside.
Okay. How is that not a foul?
Uh-oh. When I say that, you know what's happened. So I'll let you guys see it for yourself.
I don't think I want it.
I say Emerson's over here living in the future for us.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, that's, you can't say anything about that. That's something special.
Cherky, he's been the difference maker.
That's just a little bit of class.
That was an individual skill, wasn't it?
Yeah, as I said, something special. It's not from a mistake. That's something special.
I thought Saliba had white hair. I thought I'd seen that on Twitter.
Hmm?
Yeah, maybe Eze could have done slightly better, but after that.
Yeah, but the way he's jinking, he's going to get a penalty if you go in on him.
Yeah, as I said, I think we only
1-1. Havertz has just scored.
Thanks, Everton. I know, but I'm still looking at the replay.
I gotta wait to sing till I can see it. I gotta wait till I can see it.
Waka.
Lead only lasts for a minute and a half. Donnarumma has made a mistake.
Donnarumma dwelling on the ball.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, yeah.
Man City got a throw in at the moment for me. Mateus.
Samina, hey, waka,
Hey, waka,
million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Samina, hey, waka, million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again.
Kai Havertz scores again.
My man, and that was terrible play by Donnarumma. Terrible.
Don't panic, Mandarin, says Big Steve. Yeah, I just want to say again, guys, because there's more of you in now. Our respects and our love and our condolences go out to Alex Maniga's family.
Yeah, it's a poor touch, wasn't it?
Well done, Havertz. Well done. So, yeah, Alex Manninger played for Arsenal, great keeper. Our respects and our love and our condolences go to his friends and his family. That looks like Donnarumma actually kicked it into his own goal. What's that again? It looks like Donnarumma kicked it into his own goal. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Yeah. The first Premier League goal since last February, lads.
Yeah, and Ange, I see your comment down there. Donkey Havertz is our donkey. He's our donkey.
Well,
he's also a big guy.
And you are 100% right. You will never hear the end of me singing Havertz praises.
Question for you, Dave.
But today the messages aren't staying on the screen.
Question
there you go, Brian. I'll never hear the end of it.
Semenyo, give the ball to Semenyo was poor.
Uh-oh.
About time we did something special, Brian, apparently.
Yeah.
Who's
Question for you, Des.
who's audio? Hey?
It's me. It's me.
Who?
Just answering. I'm going to answer your
Oh,
question. Did you see? You know, Alex Menninger. Did you get a chance to see him play?
no, I didn't, mate. I would have loved to.
One of a few goalkeepers. Well, at that time, you know, obviously there wasn't modern day phones or anything, or you know, thing like that. I didn't get a picture of him, which is a shame.
Yeah.
All I know is it was a good keeper anyway.
Corner.
I've got to be honest. You know that Cherky goal we've just seen? I didn't see what Rayo was doing. I was too focused on Cherky.
I mean, I saw the replay. I don't know that I can fault him too much for
I
that.
think Ray was at fault for that. It was just the defending.
No, I'm not saying he was. I'm just saying I didn't notice what he did because I was too busy watching.
No, I'm saying the defending. The defending,
No,
I think that.
No, I wouldn't even call that poor defending. You know, Richard, like you were saying.
Well, don't get Brian. You can't touch players in the air because even if they touched Cherky and he went down, it could have been impossible and a penalty. So,
well, thanks. I'm aware of the laws of the game, but the point that I'm making is that, like, yes, it was something special to echo Richard's point. You know, like dribbling like that in the box. You've got to have great ball control to be able to do that. B, he put himself the only place that he could. And C, looking at Raya's positioning, look at him, you know, getting down and everything like that. I can't really shit on him for that. And you know that I will take every opportunity to shit on Raya. And I really can't on that.
Fair enough.
Well done.
It's Emerson's audio. I think you can hear, Mr. Tom. I think it's Emerson's.
It might be mine. I'll try and lower it.
Well, you've got headphones on. What do you need?
Yeah, it might still be a little bit too loud. I like mine.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough.
And Mr. Tom, good win for Leeds yesterday. I was excited to see that.
Forest won yet today, and Tottenham dropped points. So all we need now is West Ham to win.
Oh, damn! That was a good turn right there.
Oh, well done, Eze. Yeah.
That was a good turn. That was a really good turn. I like that. You know, I'm glad here that Arteta didn't try and pull a Pep and park the bus coming in here. Like we're coming into play. I really like that. I really like that.
You can't get in the position we're in, Brian, and playing against Man City. You can't come and park the bus. You can't do it. It'd be mental. You know what I mean, you've got to play. You've got to play to your strengths. But you notice how Man City, when we've got the ball, they don't want to overcommit. Have you noticed that?
Well, it's the same block that you got that you had against us in the Carabao Cup. This is what.
But why is Odegaard dropping all the way back to the back line? Like I don't like him doing that. Because
to me, he's right out of position to me. But
I mean, unless the idea is for him to get the attack started from the back, okay, maybe. But he's not fast enough to run all the way up and get back into the number 10 position. Like everybody knows that the ball moves faster than the man. The ball always moves faster than the man. Is Rodri out there today?
Is who?
Is Rodri out there? I can't.
Rodri.
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah. and lay down. I'll let you out at half time. Go lay down. You've got 20 minutes or so. Go lay down. Go on. Go lay down.
Who are you talking to there, Des? I hope you're not talking to Sam.
Your dog.
I was going to say, I hope you're not talking to Sam.
No, my dog, mate. Hamish.
Yeah, I was going to say, Betsy was saying that Annie was depressed the entire week that I was gone.
She's a daddy's girl, that's why.
Huh?
Annie's a daddy's girl, isn't she?
Yeah, and of course now she's down here with me, you know, attached. Yeah, are you attached to my hip now?
You should get that surgically removed, mate.
She is literally the best. Like if she wanted to be a conjoined twin with me, I might let her.
Okay. Zuby, come on, think about it, mate. Think about it.
Yeah,
Good evening. Good afternoon, Geezer. Thank you for joining us. Your comment should come up momentarily. There we go. What a game. You're right, mate. You're right.
yeah. It's been quite a tactical battle, but it's been quite an interesting one.
You still owe me a Guinness, Des. I know I do, mate. I know I do. Don't worry. I will never forget. Don't you worry.
like
Yeah, an awful shot that went wide.
Like, has Arteta basically given Odegaard like free reign to go wherever he wants? Because I just saw him up in the number 9 position, basically.
He must have done, mate. He must have done, because he's covering as much of the pitch as he can by the looks of it at the moment.
Yeah. Emerson,
what
was the injury that Odegaard just had? Was it an ankle again, or was it something else?
Knee.
I think he's had 2. I think he's had his shoulder and his ankle, mate.
It was his knee.
Yeah.
Was it his knee? Oh, right. I thought it was his ankle.
Yeah,
I thought it was a reoccurring. One, lads.
Like I would not have Odegaard running like that with him just coming back from injury, you know, for whatever leg injury it would be. I would not have him doing that.
Can we start playing headers and volleys, please? Thank you.
Oh, excuse me.
Only the older generation will understand that one. I think.
Wait, what was that?
Headers and volleys. Keep the ball on the ground, basically. Afternoon, John, from Ange to John, obviously, because he used his name, which is John. Went to the loo, missed out goal. Who scored? I'm watching a Japanese stream. It was Kai Havertz, mate, but it was a mistake by Donnarumma. That commentary must be fast. If you're watching the Japanese stream. Afternoon, Ange.
Oh, saddle the ball. Saddle the ball, guy. All right, good challenge.
Did that hit me? No, I know. Yeah.
You've always got to do the extra step over. Get the fucking ball in the area. For God's sake. That's what you're there for. I don't care how flash you are. I'd rather see plain, simple crosses than flash. Thank you. Thank you for my little outburst there. Thank you for get it in the area.
I mean, it doesn't look like we've had it doesn't look like we've had enough possession in the final third yet to really make those cutting balls in.
No, but what I'm saying, Brian, I know you'll get where I'm coming from. I don't care how many step overs he can do. I don't care how many little jinks he can do. Get the ball in the area. That's the only way you score.
Oh no doubt.
That went out. That actually went out. Has no one seen that? No. Okie dokie. And then we give a free kick, even though the ball went out of play. Right. Okay. See what kind of afternoon this is going to be. Watch. It's gone out.
And it was close. I don't think it went all the way out.
Actually, I did see it from a different angle, so I don't know. Well, it don't matter anyways. It's gone. The moment's gone. Des, calm down. The one good thing was the Man City lead wasn't even a minute and a half long. Oh, we've lost Emerson. Oh no, he's back. I thought he'd gone.
Yeah, he pulled a Richard and just walked off in the middle of the stream.
Yeah,
I normally like the half time. Normally.
No, you've done it twice already, Rich. You've done it twice already, mate.
I had to do
already.
No, I had to just because Michelle was calling and she wanted to know about my dinner.
Oh, no. Mate, I'm only joking. I'm joking. Don't worry. So it's not just Madueke. Doku does the same thing. I get it. But, Route 1 football, lads. Route 1 football.
Here's something I thought about the other day, right? And I'm gonna put this to y'all, right? I think that player for player, Man City may be better than us, right? But I think playing as a team, we're better than Man City. Does that make sense?
Fair comment.
Well done by Rice there. Cleared it behind for a corner.
They've got a corner, haven't they?
Yeah, that was well offside.
Sorry, mate. I apologise. I'm glad we equalised quickly. The guy that scored, Gherkin, Shirky, was winding me up. It was good play, though, John. You can't say it weren't good play because it was.
It was
captain,
a moment, wasn't it?
Yeah. Here he comes, the lumbering idiot.
Oh, there you go, Ryan.
That was well worked. Good.
Hang on.
Just answer your question, Brian.
Huh?
Brian, just answer your question. In the last 10 minutes, Man City have had 68% of the possession.
Why?
Yeah, and Riley gets in front of Raya there.
I think Big Steve and Man City are a team of individuals.
Yes,
Correct me if I'm wrong, Big
Steve. Definitely agree. Definitely agree with that.
Sorry, Rich, what were you going to say, mate? I cut over the top of you there. Sorry, dude. What were you going to say?
I just said there was a foul on Raya as he tried to play the ball out to have a quick break.
All right.
Yeah.
You're fast, Haaland, but you're not that fast.
Mm.
Oh, come on, Odegaard. What are you doing, man?
What's he doing there? Come on, Martin, mate. Work it out. You're better than that. All right, you got it back.
That was good recovery by Hincapié. Good recovery by him.
Yeah.
Ah, dude.
Stop knocking it sideways and backwards. Get it forward. Oh, God. The enforcer's going to lose his head in a minute.
I thought he already had. I'm quite happy with the way we're playing. I mean,
I agree. I think we're playing. I think we're playing like we should. I don't think we're playing
great, but
we're over executing right now.
In my defense, right? In my defense,
just been booked, guys.
Who's been
in my defense,
Mascara.
I will say it in a second.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Looking at Andy Taylor, the referee, saying persistent fouling on Thing Duku.
Yeah.
In my defense, though, I will say this. This is when pragmatic doesn't work.
Yeah,
that's
I
all
agree.
I'm going to say. If Richard starts giving me loads of spit, here we go. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
City aren't the team to be doing being stupid against.
Yeah, but
you open up against a team like City, you'll get thrashed.
All right, okay, but do you think City play pragmatically?
Well, I think they do when they have to. Yeah,
they did when they came to the Emirates.
See, this is what I have to fight against every week, lads, because Richard's got an answer for everything, right? Yeah. Put them to the sword, Rich. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that.
If you're in a moment where you're playing, you're in a better moment than
All right, how about a yellow for dissent right there? Like you can't.
How about a yellow for the foul? How about a yellow for the foul, Brian? Oh, because it's yeah. Can we check the referee's back pocket?
I mean, I don't know if Nunez. Dude, look at that shot. Like look at the shot of the stands. Like half of their end is tarped off. What kind of bullshit is that? I don't understand. I don't understand Man City. I really, really don't. Like,
Brian, you want about that bit behind the Man City goal?
Yeah.
Or the away end?
No, it's I mean, I saw a shot. They called it like the north stand. It's the one that's behind Donnarumma.
Oh, nice defending.
Like this is your biggest game of the season so far, and you have to tarp off 10% of your stadium. Get out of here.
Eze even got red dreads, proper Arsenal. From the geezer. Right, I'm going to put this to the chat, right? Because I'm not saying that Richard's wrong. I just like having a bit of banter with him, right? But are you with me? Should we put Man City to the sword or should we play pragmatically? Let us know in the chat. Put an S for sword, put a P for pragmatic. Right? Let me know. I'd like to know what you guys think.
I'll put another little thing in there. Are we in the kind of form at this moment to go and put City to the sword?
Maybe not, but I'll put something in there as well then. Maybe not, mate, but we should at least be trying.
Yeah, I agree. Like, and I'll say the past few games, Sporting parked the bus. Bournemouth for a while parked the bus. Like the teams that park the bus against us, as stupid as this sounds, we're not going to be as effective as we want to be because there's only so much that we can do. But against a team like City that, more often than not, I suppose, is going to try and come out and play us, right? Like, I think that's when we look the best. I think that's when we look the best. You look back.
I think that's the corner, Des.
You look back early in the season when we played Bayern Munich in the Champions League. That's really the game that sticks out in my head, because they walked in, they thought they were going to boat race us, and we completely turned it around on them. So teams that come to play, we're going to be.
I thought you finished. I apologize. Carry on, bro.
Oh no, that was the end of it. Like, teams that come to play, cool. We're going to beat.
So far, Big Steve says sword. Ange says sword. John Laguna says, I think Arteta will be happy with a draw. And so would I. So you're going pragmatic, basically. Cool. So you've got one. I've got two so far. You've got one.
Good block.
And City and Big Steve says, when it wants to come on the screen,
what are you on the head for?
Don't really think you have a choice against Big City. That's basically what I'm saying, Steve. I don't think you do have a choice. You've got to go for it. Because I think if you're pragmatic, that's when they take advantage.
But pragmatic doesn't mean you're sitting back and defending.
No, I know that. But I'm trying to get a discussion going as well,
Oh, good block. Oh, good block.
Well done, Hancape. Well done, mate. That's defending, that is. That is defending. What are you holding your head for? No one touched you. What? Where'd you get hit?
Like, Gabriel gave him a love tap right in the back of the head.
Oh, right, leave it out. He didn't even hit the back of your head. He went round the front of you. Oh, all right. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. He did. I didn't see it. Gabriel just let him know he was there. If he didn't know already. Go on, Zuby. Push the big lump out of the way. There's a good man. Go on, Raya.
That's close.
Yeah, we were well defended by
That was close. That's a free kick to us, so don't worry. You'll see that in a minute.
Well, I've got another corner here. So no, I didn't say. All right, sorry, John. I apologise.
Gone past that bit.
I apologise, John. I didn't say pragmatic. I want us to go for the win. Exactly. But so does Richard. I'm not trying to get people to turn on Richard here, by the way. I'm just saying he's got his way of how he thinks we play, and I've got mine. Yeah. Oof. This isn't a witch hunt for Richard. I'm just saying this is how I want Arsenal to play, and obviously I just want to find out what you guys want Arsenal to play. You know what I mean? It's nothing personal, don't you, Rich?
Yeah, and as I said, when I say pragmatic, I don't mean part of the bus. I mean you defend, you make sure you don't concede and give anything silly away. And
you go that time again in the how many minutes added on do you think there'll be?
3. I'm going for
Brian.
Yeah, I'll go 3. I'll go 3.
Richard?
I'm going to say 3 minutes.
So you're going for 3, or I'm going for 4. I'll let you know when it gets near to the time.
I'm about a minute. Yeah. I'm about a minute.
As I said, you guys are a minute behind me anyway.
You ain't that guy.
Pep's getting wound.
Here we go.
Yeah,
the board is now going to go up now. And it is. I'll let you see for yourself.
So are you guys happy with this first half then?
Yeah. I mean, we could we have had a better final ball in a couple of decisions, yeah, in a couple of moments, yeah. But
agreed. Just so you know. Are you happy with the first half, Brian Emerson?
Yeah, it was okay. Cat and mouse again.
Always is with City, though, isn't it? 1 minute.
The main thing is we equalise very quickly.
Oh my God, that was.
It is now half time, guys.
Odegaard, what was
I'm
that?
just going to get a drink, come back. So you can talk amongst yourselves.
Is it me or
yeah, I'm going to go and get a drink.
Really short.
Like I don't see
mate,
I don't see this as like I don't see this as a cat and mouse right now. I don't see that because
it has been this half, though, right?
Like I don't see
Rich,
it.
go get your drink, man. You know what you do your stats when you come back.
Like I don't see it that way.
And it's an entertaining first half. I'm glad that you've been entertained, Ange. It has been entertaining, actually, I must admit. Big Steve, what have you got to say, my friend? Let's have a look. Oh, why has it done that? It does it all the time, man. No, I didn't even click John's. I clicked Big Steve's. I'm going to click John's in a second. If there's going to be a problem, it will be at subs time. And Arteta thinks he can manage the game. Well, we'll find out, won't we, mate? We will absolutely find out. I must admit, I do think today the subs are going to be pinnacle. It's a very fair point. And John says they're still playing in Japan. There we go.
Who do we got?
Your thoughts on the first half, then, Brian?
Huh?
Or what you've seen, at least.
Like I'm happy with it so far. I'm happy with it. You know, like I don't think it's been very cat and mouse. Like I think that both of us are going for it right now. You know, we're not being uncontrolled with it, and I don't think City are either. But you know, neither of us seem to be sitting back and waiting for that perfect ball. You know, like we're not trying to let the perfect get in the way of the good. And I'm really happy to see that.
Okay. So if you were going to give a man of the match in the first half, who are you giving it to?
Right now, probably Hincapie. Probably
cool.
Hincapie.
What for that?
I mean, he's had. I mean, he had that block, obviously. You know, I think also, you know, he's come up, you know, with a couple of good moments, you know, down the right side right now. I think he's having a good game.
Yeah. I'm going to give it to Kai Havertz, and I'm not giving it to Kai Havertz just because it annoys Ange, but for him to chase down Donnarumma like that to get that goal, yeah, he deserves man of the first half. You know, he got us back into the game. And it only took a minute and a half as well. Richard, you got any stats for us, bro, or do you need a minute?
No, I've got them here. So, I mean,
go for it.
We've had 3 shots, one on target, one big chance, no big chances misses. City have had 8, 2 on target, 2 big chances, 1 big chance missed. Their XG is only 0.69. Ours is 0.55. Our passing accuracy is at 78% compared to their 87%. We've made 12 tackles to their 6, 1 interception to their 5, 4 blocks to their 1. They've made 13 clearances to our 9. and Raya's made one save. We've won 21 to 29 duels, 18 ground duels to their 21, 3 aerial duels to their 8. They've had 7 successful dribbles. I expect that to be mostly from Doku.
Okay.
We've had 6 touches in their box compared to the 15 for them. I forgot my drink. I left it on the side out there. So I mean, I think our pass, the passing accuracy suggests we've been pretty sloppy, but a lot of them have been in and around the box or in tight areas, so that's not a surprise. Yeah, we could have done some things better, but we haven't. Off the ball, we've been pretty well, but as we have probably said quite often in the last few weeks, it's what we do when we've got the ball that has been the problem, and we'll have to improve on that. I'll be back in a sec. I just thought I'd get that drink I forgot.
Des, how do you drink that stuff?
Because it's good for you, mate. It's good for you. It's 10 of your 5 a day.
I'm sorry, it's what?
Arteta will be happy that it's got 10 of your 5 a day.
It's so gross.
It's not at all. It's not. Arteta will be happy. That quick equaliser was vital. Very true, John. And Angie's got her funny head on today. Bless her. She's lovely, but she's got a funny head on today. She really has. Has first half finished, John? Love it. When Richard gets back, guys, I'm going to go and get myself a drink and let my dog out. And then I'll be back. All right. But I'll wait until Richard gets back. Emerson, give us your thoughts on the first half, mate. Emerson, have you froze? Are you there? Oh, he's gone. I thought something had happened.
All right,
coming back. Okay.
All right, let me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me drop this idea. Do we want to bring off Mascara and bring on Ben White?
No. And I'll give you a reason why I'm saying no. Because Ben White and Madueke don't work the same as Ben White and Saka. I don't know what you think, but that's what I think. I don't think Ben White and Madueke have got the same. Oh, but Mark is saying we should take him off. Right, okay. But I don't think that. I'm just chucking this one in the mix, Mark, for your comment, mate. I don't think that Ben White and Madueke have the same chemistry as what Ben White and Saka have. What do you think of that? I mean, we need to take Christian Mascara off and Noni. Oh, and Noni as well. O'Reilly and Doku have them on toast, and Christian is on a yellow. That is very true. Welcome back, Emerson.
Like I agree in that. At least right now, I agree that we don't bring Mascara off, but I think that we don't bring Mascara off because Ben White has dropped some stinkers over the past few weeks. He's dropped some stinkers, and I don't know that in this game we can risk that. But by the same token, now that Mascara is on a yellow, and to Mark's point, yes, Doku is eating him up right now because he's on a yellow. Like I don't know. I mean, maybe.
I mean, you have got to take him off at some. You have got to take him off at some point, Brian, because of the yellow. Yeah, but
there are 2 options.
Well, while you're talking about them 2 options, Rich, I'm going to go and get me drink and let me dog out. All right, I'll see
you could bring Mascara off, bring Norgard on and move Royce to that right back position?
No. You keep Declan Rice in the midfield right now. If anything, you bring on you take Mascara off, you bring on MLS, and you slot Hincapié over to the right, because I'm pretty sure he can play over on the right.
That was my second option. And then for a third option, you don't take Mascara off, but you take Madueke off and put Martinelli over on the right, because he will do that. He will be more defensive and give Mascara more help and cover over on that side.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, I think right this second, we have a really interesting problem, right? I think the question is, who do we bring off? Not necessarily who do we bring on, but who do we bring off? And that's a really, really good problem to have.
Yeah, and I mean, as I said, if you took Madueke off and put Martinelli on, you've got the choice later in the game to move. If you wanted to bring sort of Dalman on, you could move Martinelli over to the left, where Eze is, and then bring Dalman on. But that still causes the issue with Mascara.
Yeah, no, I think the first sub would be Martinelli for Nani. I also think at some point you do need to bring on Glock 14 for Havertz. I think you got to do that.
If you're doing that, I may not even take Havertz off. You're taking Odegaard off, because Gyökeres the ball doesn't stick to him. So I'm going to want a player that will have the ball still stick to him. That would be maybe my only concern when you're bringing Gyökeres in is you're inviting unnecessary pressure. That ball will keep coming back, and if City get their tails up, and we know what City do when they get their tails up, it can be relentless, and we could be hanging on. I don't want not to see Gyökeres, but I think we have to see what that game state looks like.
Yeah, I mean he's been having, Gyökeres has been playing, really well recently, and I think that, he's been getting a lot of stick, because he hasn't shown up in the big games, but I mean he's got what, almost 20 goals on
12 in the Premier League. So
I mean, what do people expect? Like, do they expect him to be another Haaland? He's not gonna be.
No, but even Haaland's touch and passing isn't that great, is it?
No, they're both of them thrive on service. You're never gonna see Haaland create something out of nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going into. I'm just going into his. So he's had 12 goals in the Premier League, 1 in the FA Cup, 4 in the Champions League, 1 in the League Cup, and he's had 4 in the World Cup qualification. So that's 22 this season for him, for club and country.
Yeah.
So,
to Mark's point down there, he's saying Hincapié has Semenyo locked down. I definitely agree there. I definitely agree there. I think, I mean, at least just saying, at least just looking at, the like just kind of passing the eye test.
Yeah.
I think Nkapie might be a really, really underrated signing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the best left backs we've had in a while. He could probably be very good in centre back as well.
No, we had the greatest left back of all time. We had the greatest left back of all time, but nobody wants to admit it.
Just know, guys, we've got a substitution.
So I'm looking at Gyökeres's pass completion rate here, and it's 60%.
Who's gone off? They haven't said who's gone off yet.
But we were talking about having a sub right at the start.
Well, if Ben White coming on, we know who's coming on.
Martinelli's come on, but they still haven't said who's come off yet.
Yeah.
Madueke's gone off.
So that was my third option, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And that might even put a little bit of.
Well, who's City's?
Oh no, Riley too.
Yeah, that will prevent O'Reilly.
Martinelli's coming on. Martinelli's coming on for Madueke.
This goes. Second half is underway now.
Yeah, Martinelli, White need to come on. We can't risk red. Yeah, I'll get you. Come on, man. Richard is really playing about today, mate. This chat.
Mm-hmm. Might just be, it might be just internet.
Well, I've got fibre. I shouldn't have any problems at all, really. But there we go. He's saying that Nkapie has Semenyo locked down. I did notice that. I thought the same actually. Angie's saying, did no one else put any messages up while I was away? No, I'm not putting these up, and you've already put them up, have I?
No, I don't have access to do it today.
Yeah, I haven't put any up.
Okay, that's cool. I just didn't want to be putting them up loads of times if they'd already.
Yeah, no, I know you've had to you do the admin.
I'd bring.
Me and Brian just look good.
Yeah, I know. I'd bring Gyök on. He's been studying the game. Yep. Fair play, Ange.
Oh, get up, you little rat-faced fuck. Oh, I hate Bernardo Silva.
Havertz.
Yeah,
Havertz has won all his duels. Martinelli's coming on for Noni. Yep. That's true, Mark. Got the Gyök top on, Des. I certainly have, Ange, and I know you probably have as well. Catch up on the other side. Cheers, Mark. Enjoy the second half, mate, and hopefully it's the result we want. Right. Okay. There we go.
Good block. Good block from Gabriel.
I've got Iron Brew Sweets here as well, Brian. They're lovely. I'll send you over some.
I'm gonna God, I don't even know what I would send you over there that's like super American like this. God, I gotta think about that.
And I've never seen the hype in Hershey's for myself.
Oh yeah, you probably can get.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, you probably can't get like the American Hershey's over there because of like ingredient whatever stuff.
What's wrong with the what? What's wrong with the Weathers?
Yeah, the little Werther's original things.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
Oh, Werther. They're pensioner sweets. No disrespect, Ange.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, things your grandma would give you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good save.
Yeah. You know what I got to do? I got to send y'all some stuff from Buc-ee's.
From where?
And Harlan as a missus.
Did you say?
Said Buc-ee's.
Did you say Buc-ee's?
I did. So
Is that a burger place?
no. So it's this giant. I mean, you can't even call it a convenience store. Like it's got 100 gas pumps, right? Like they put them on interstates. And like, okay, you can go in there and you get gas and you can get your typical, drinks or whatever like that. But you can go in there and you can get brisket. You can go in there and you can get empanadas. Like there's like this whole section of just crap that you can get. It's like, oh, like I'm driving down the road. Oh shit, I forgot I needed a smoker. You can get a smoker there. You can get spare tires. Like it's ridiculous.
It's your one-stop shop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can get anything.
Like I don't.
We've got a place over
like,
there called Wilkinson's where you can get anything.
Like,
oh, we did have. Sorry, they've closed down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can. I don't know. I can't drop a comment in the chat right now. You know what? I'm gonna drop a comment. I'm gonna drop the link in the group chat, and you can just see it for yourself.
Can you get a gun from there?
No, you cannot buy a firearm at Buc-ee's. I'm sure Texas doesn't understand why you can't.
Just checking.
No, you cannot get a firearm from Buc-ee's. Like you could probably buy like a big old pickup truck from Buc-ee's if you really wanted to, though.
That's got a gun in the back. No.
Uh-oh.
In the glove box. No.
No, you can't. No, they don't sell guns in vending machines over here.
There's a comedy of errors there.
So you can go to Buc-ee's. So you can go to Buc-ee's and buy ice cream with a gun in it, like a flake. No.
Oh my God, no.
That was a comedy of errors. That's what happened next. Clip.
Sorry, Brian. I just love it, mate. I love it. They're using the wings a lot more this time. They're not trying to come through the middle.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a man. Doku. How many O's are in
Easy save.
Doku?
Easy save. Can't have it take out much time.
Pepper spray you can, Brian, according to Ange.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. Like,
so let me get this
of
right,
course,
Ange.
of course,
You can
YouTube is
buy
going
a
to
can of
downgrade us for talking about this shit.
You can buy a can of pepper spray with a gun. Is that what you're saying, Ange? At Buc-ee's.
The hell's wrong with y'all?
Brian, do you have a firearm?
That is not a question I would answer.
Okay. No, all right then. Where you live, does everybody carry guns? Let's put it that way.
That is not an answer.
I'm not asking you. I'm just saying as a general.
It's not a question I would ask, and if I was asked, it's not an answer I would give.
Okay, fair enough. I understand. I can't talk anymore with you about guns. It's fair enough.
Not in public
You can trust
anyway.
me.
Not in public anyway.
Fair enough. That's cool. That's cool. I shall stop talking about guns. In fact, I'm just trying to be funny, to be quite honest.
Oh, get the.
Go on, go on. Oh, he went down too easy there. I'm sorry. Havertz went down too easy.
I mean, he was onside.
He should have just kept running. Keep running.
Yeah. I don't like it, but I understand the decision there. Yeah. City's coming out hard right now. We need to.
There's a touch on the back of the.
Why do we sometimes play like we just hope that the referee is going to give us a free kick?
Well, if he gives a foul there, it's a red card. That's the simple thing. It's easy to say it's too soft.
But then the question becomes like, if that were in the midfield, right? If that were in the midfield, would he have given that as a foul?
Most likely, yeah.
And therein is the issue that I always bring up. If it's a foul in one part of the pitch, it should be a foul everywhere on the pitch. Like I'm sorry, if that ends up fucking us, okay, but not okay, but you know what I'm saying. Like, as long as everybody gets it equally, then it is what it is, and we can all play a similar style. But
we're giving the ball away too easy, man.
Well, the idea was there. It's a very hard pass to execute, but if he had executed it, we would have been away.
No, just boot it up the field, Raya. You don't need to play out right now. Okay, there we go.
Who fit? Good lad. Chase it. Go on, Zee. Oh, no, it's Nelly. Go on, Nelly.
Annie.
No, she wanted Nelly to do that.
Yeah, it was just mommy up there taking the trash out. Yeah, it's just mommy. No reason to grumble. There's a window back behind me that kind of looks up towards the deck, and we got the trash cans out there, and Annie saw Betsy out there and wanted to give her the what for. Sorry, I'm just checking the table right now.
When do you think he's going to make subs, lads?
About 66 to 71 minutes.
No, you can't give a range like that. You know better.
All right, 65 to 70.
No, you have to pick a minute. Those are the rules. You have to pick a specific minute.
You normally do a range.
No, we don't.
We usually do a 5-minute range, Brian, but for you today, it's got to be a specific minute.
73rd minute, man.
Wait, how many watch-alongs have I missed?
No, Richard, you missed it. Brian has to give a specific minute. You
All right.
5 minutes.
All right, fine.
You know what? I'll go I'm thinking the 67th minute right now.
67. What are you going for then, Rich? Genuinely, what are you going for?
As I said, I thought between the 60 and 65th, 65th and 70th minute. So I'll probably go about 68. If it.
Emerson, do you want to pick a minute?
70th.
70th minute, right. 74th minute.
Oof.
But if they score from this corner now.
I don't know if Bernardo Silva was trying to put that on frame or not.
Oh, close, guys.
Close for the
What,
good
for
guys
us or
or the
them?
bad guys?
Goalkeeper got in the way, Demaroon. No. And pushing it again. Oh, he hit straight at him. That's nearly had a double, guys.
Oh.
Kai, man.
No way was that a penalty. No way.
Is there a penalty to City?
Yeah, no way near it.
Well, hopefully a VAR will.
Mark Gay's been booked by away guys for some reason. Ooh! Eze just had a chance at hit the post. Done everything right.
Come on,
Just hit the
boys.
post.
Wait, what is going on? Like,
Arsenal, do you want to win this league? Come on.
Wait to see the chance that Eze had.
That's not a penalty.
No,
wait to the chance. Wait to
That's
Eze
not a
chance
penalty.
after that.
Come on, Arsenal. Do you want to win this league? It's been 20 odd years. It's time to put it to bed.
oh,
Oh, you.
Oh, yeah.
Any other game that had gone in off the post.
mm-hmm.
Trossard is warming up, guys. Just let you know.
All right, so
He'll be coming on for Eze. Oh, pardon me. I beg my pardon, sorry.
See, now we're coming out. Now we're coming out to play.
Well played, Eze. Oh, mate.
I mean, somebody needs to check the posts down at that
I've got to
end.
say, though, guys, I've got to say what you want about Man City's Arsenal. It's been a good game so far.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was a neutral, I would be enjoying this game. And Mascara did a good job of standing Doku up right there.
Well, Arteta must think he's okay on the yellow because he hasn't taken him off, has he?
That would be he'll leave it as long as he can. If he thinks he's looking like he might be in trouble, he'll take him. But he has played a bit more. He hasn't been as aggressive this half.
Oh,
Oh, just showing that as a chance again, guys. Oh, close from scoring. Done everything right.
And he had Donnarumma dead right there too. He had him dead right there. You know, I tell you what, I just saw the play there in the box. Like Gabriel owns Holland. Like he absolutely owns Holland.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that Eze attempt, mate. Any other game that's going in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just let you know, Gay got booked for a foul on Declan Rice. They've just shown the thing again that you haven't seen. They didn't show it on the TV.
Wait, so
but they've
Gay
just shown
off?
the booking that Gay got.
Yeah, there was a coming together between the two of them, but
That tells you something. I ain't gonna say who scored, but you see it within the minute.
City have scored, have they?
Over 800 people watching. Thank you very much for your support, and obviously everybody in the chat. Thank you so much. Leave us a subscribe, a like, and a share if you can. That would be absolutely brilliant.
As soon as I start talking shit.
Yeah, it's one of those that.
Everything's happened on Doku's side, man.
Now we bring on Ben White. Now we bring on Trossard. Because now we have to throw the kitchen sink at him. Like I'm just looking at the replay.
Mascara's too far off of Doku straight away.
He's got to be. He's got to be.
Because of the yellow.
Mm-hmm.
It's Rodri. Look at Rodri. Rodri, look.
What about him?
And what were you just saying, Brian? Gabriel's got Haaland in his pocket.
Fucking caught me lying.
Watch. So he's allowed to hold on a minute. He's allowed to grab hold of Gabriel's shirt and keep hold of it.
It's an incident with Haaland, guys. They said no, Gabriel's enough ripped a third of his shirt away. You see it for yourself, guys, within a minute. You see it for yourself. You laugh at when you see it. Oh, he's ripped his undershirt away. That's what it is. It's not the actual match shirt. He's taken it. He's gone to the thing. Oh, he's just taken the undershirt off and threw it into the thing. Some fans just grabbed it. That'd be on eBay. That'd be on eBay tomorrow.
Oh, what a load of absolute.
But he's got a new shirt as well because the kit man, whoever thing went off the pitch managed to get a shirt for Haaland. So he's now wearing. Oops.
You know that blue badge he's wearing on his arm? Is that a monitor?
I don't know.
time to make a good substitute, another substitution, guys.
Look how you know when he scored that
Enzo
goal. Look how much
and Arteta talking again.
He's only ripped the arm of it. Bloody hell. Don't make such a big thing about it.
I could be another thing, corner. Unreal, that is. I was never. Oh, then again, they came off Saliba anyway, so that explains why. Didn't come from Mascara because Mascara thought he came off him, but it didn't.
I'm amazed we didn't get a foul on Gabriel because of the way he was holding his shirt when he scored that goal.
Ben White and Trossard coming on as corrected by Brian.
Who's he bringing off? Eza?
They haven't said yet. They haven't come on yet, but they're about to come on the next break of play.
Yeah, I mean Ben White is better going forward.
You need to bring the beast on.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree there. I'd say give it another 5 minutes. Give it another 5 minutes and bring Gyökeres on.
There we go. This should be where the substitution should happen. Who's now going to go off? Come on, who's coming off? Come on, who's coming off?
Oh.
Come on.
Haaland's wearing Gabriel's shirt.
They got a free kick, so the thing will
we don't
wait
get
a little bit longer. Right.
That's a free kick.
Odegaard's over a free kick as we speak.
Long and lanky, was it, John?
Oh, gone close again, guys. Gabriel's gone close. Get the post.
£100 for a shirt, and it falls apart. No. Those old kits wouldn't fall apart.
Oh.
They wouldn't, mate. They were rugged.
Hang on a second.
We're only 6 points clear at the moment, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 posts! 2 bloody a coat of paint! 2 times coat of paint!
Yep.
Is that not? Did that not hit O'Reilly's arm?
Yeah, his arm's out. Maybe body.
It went underneath, mate. It went underneath. 2 bloody coats of paint.
Eze's coming off, guys. And show the other one. And Mosquera's coming off, guys. After 73 minutes.
John thought it was a handball.
Well, even if it was, we're at the Etihad. You know we ain't getting that call.
Run. Set. That's it. Well done. Go on. There's 2 of you on that side. Go on. Good cross now. Unlucky.
I don't like how stressful this is.
Unlucky. He's got to get back now. He's nowhere near. Oh, he's getting back now. There you go. I'm on that Ben White, guys, by the way, if you want to know who I'm talking about.
Like, I don't even have a hot take today. I feel like we're not playing badly. You know, like I really can't fault anyone right now.
Well, let's put it this way, mate. Right? If Gabriel had grabbed hold of Haaland's shirt the way that Haaland grabbed hold of Gabriel's, it would have been a penalty, right?
Yeah.
But Haaland could grab hold of Gabriel's shirt, basically pull him to the ground, and we don't even get a free kick.
Well, I mean,
just saying.
I mean, again, you got to remember, you know, where we are. You got to remember where we are, and you got to remember who we're playing.
I know, but you know.
I mean, like, honestly, like, I don't even think it's worth complaining about anymore. I really don't. I really don't. You know, because we know that City is we know that City's going to get the calls. We know it. You know, they're going to continue to get the calls until they're playing in the National League. You know, in which case, you know, the club will probably disband, which will not break my heart at all. But like, I mean, there's just a stink on City that everybody refuses to acknowledge. You know, City have ruined this as a sport in the league, I think.
What gets me is City have lost to teams far worse than us this season, and yet we can't beat them. Or it doesn't seem like we can beat them.
Unlucky. Silver, stop moaning. Stop moaning. Good grief. You do it all the time. What are you moaning for? Good grief. You can't be tackled then. You don't like being tackled, do you? Good grief. You could have tried to pull thing above Habit's arm away, and you can't think to take it. Oh, baby. I'm glad he's leaving Man City anyway. One less player to worry about.
Are we talking about the little rat face fuck? Like I think like we need to bring Gyökeres on now. We need to bring Gyökeres. Well,
Gyökeres needs to come on, guys. I think looking in this game, Gyökeres needs to come on.
You know, I don't know though, because Gyökeres.
I think he's getting ready to come on, guys. Just let you know he's getting ready. Because he's still speaking to the set piece specialist. It's just a Nicholas. He'll be out. Should be coming out shortly. Yep, he's definitely coming on, guys.
You know what I would say? Do you know what I would say to Gyökeres today, mate? Right? Do not come past the halfway line into your own half. Stay on the halfway line and just chase every single ball that's put your way. That's what I would say to him.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I can see something happening. Well, not in this game. This is something else. This is something else that's going to be on tomorrow. No, forget the other two. We're going to be talking later on today. But someone else will be on a show tomorrow, and I can guarantee he will moan about the referee again. The referee's played well. I think he's done very well. But that's the first thing he'll moan about, the referee. That's all he'll do. Moan. Ref this and ref that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
The AFTV, they will love to see what they're going to say afterwards.
Oh, I'm not. If this result holds, I'm not.
I believe he wasn't there today, Julian, so like that. So we'll wait and see if he does an interview after the game.
I still think it's a foul on Gabriel for the second goal anyway. Watch it again when you get a chance, guys. He's got a handful and he's dragging blooming Gabriel to the floor.
Well done, guys. Go on. Move it. What are you doing that way for? Good grief. So you can't give it to Ben White because he's got a wonky knee.
Any idea when Timber is supposed to be back?
No.
Say it again. Say that, Brian.
I said, any idea when Timber is supposed to be back?
No chance. Not chance. Still got a knee problem. Did you hear what I said earlier before you came on, Brian? What I said about Saka?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because what they've said, if you didn't hear it properly, they're saying he's been assessed. The medical teams have been assessing the sort of injury Saka's got. Because if you look of last week, everybody's saying that Saka's got an Achilles problem.
Yeah,
the answer is he hasn't got that problem because they haven't confirmed which injury he's got. Oh, don't do that, boy. Don't do that, boy. Whoops, you can go off. Looks like Gabriel's going to go off, guys. I think Gabriel's going to go off. He just tried to Haaland. And it's this thing like that. It all depends on how the ref. Well, he's got a yellow card. So he's got lucky. He's got lucky.
We'll look at it.
He's got lucky. He's got very lucky. He's got a red there. Yeah, but on that thing like Saka, they said no one knows what injury he's got. The only ones who know the thing, and Haaland's been booked as well in the same thing as well. So, as I said, regarding Saka, they've said the thing they're going to assess the injury he's got, and then they can see what it's going to be. Whether it's going to be whether he's going to keep him out to the end of the season, or he'll get a chance to play some games afterwards. He got very lucky there. Got very lucky. It's a good thing he did really button very hard because Haaland could have made a meal of that. And you know the size of Haaland's like. Oh, shush, Pep. Shush, Pep. It wasn't a proper headbutt. It was just like a clash of heads. It was just like a touch of heads. That's all. Nothing big. Pep's making it bigger than it is. Arteta's just standing there, he just looked around and thing like that. Before he turned around, he realised that Gabriel had hit him.
He is lucky because that should be a red.
Yeah, and Haaland got booked as well. So
I love how Trossard tried to get in the middle of him, and he looks like he's like
put some more points up. Haaland of anyone who's got a dream team.
The shortest player on the pitch.
He was lucky, very lucky. Cherky's gone off, guys. Just let you know for Man City. Who's coming on? Is it Foden? I wonder. I've just shown a goal again.
Of course, Pep knows what he's doing. Pep always sees everything, doesn't he? Pep is the all-seeing eye.
No.
I've shot grinning. Go on, who's gone
He
on
is
for
lucky
you?
there, guys.
Oh, Foden's gone on, guys.
That should have been a red.
Docker has now come on, guys. Just let you know. For Zubimendi. So he's going for broke now.
Well, as well he needs to.
I think he's left it too late.
He should have been on the list about 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes before that. At least 10 minutes before that. He should have come on when Josh Arden and Ben White came on. That would have been the ideal time. But he's on now. Let's see what he can do.
Rich, you're being very quiet. Thank you, mate.
I'm just watching and listening. I've got
because you're just listening to TV commentary. That's why.
I'm listening to the Arsenal.
Yep, I've got a yellow.
Oh, the Arsenal app.
Yeah, he took Zubimendi off.
Just one thing you haven't asked me, Des. You didn't ask me before I came on what was my prediction with the score. I'll leave it now because it's too late now.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
No, don't worry. I'll leave it. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you. Don't worry. Nothing gets you anyway. So I know you and Paul on it just before I came on. So
what formation?
Kick to us? No, goal kick. Sorry. Do you have what? Another player's coming on for Man City. Do you have the other midfield player? Pep's got booked as well. Good what he deserved, that one on there. I know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Rodri's gone down. Looks like he's got a groin injury by looks the way he's holding his leg. Doesn't look good for him. He could be out. For a while.
Well, that doesn't do us any good. I mean,
that. Man City got a lot of back. Well, same as Arsenal, they got the same lot of background stuff that you don't see off the scene.
I don't know what you guys think. I don't know what you guys think, but we're playing like we're burnt out.
Savio's gone. Savio's got. Sorry, Deku's gone. Savio's gone on. Sorry. That's
he's got a groin sprain there.
Go on, you got to go off now because you think that you cried out for an injury. So come on, you got to go off.
I mean, I think.
Come on, what's going on here?
I mean, are we still trying to play a 4-3-3 right now?
Sorry, I didn't hear that, bro. What you saying?
He's gone off. He's gone off. You got You got another Spanish player for Man City, Gonzalez.
Like, are we still trying to play a 4-3-3 right now? because I would
I
not.
don't know what. Do you know what, Brian? I don't know what we're trying to play at the moment, mate.
I've got a clue what sort of formation.
What do you think we're trying to play?
I'd play a
Rich.
4-2-4.
I think we're still playing the same sort of shape. It's true.
4-4-2 is too dangerous for us to play. We don't play with wingers anyway.
I'd play a 4-2-4, or I'd play a 3-1-4-2. You have to get people.
Well, you could play Martinelli next to Dockeres.
Is Havertz still on the pitch?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So it's still Zubi off, right?
Zubi off, yeah.
Midfielder.
Yeah.
Zubi, the one who went off. Which we did say.
The point I'm trying to make, though, is he's taken the defensive midfielder off, right?
So it's got.
I suppose you need as many striking options as possible. Right?
It's got either Rice playing the thing. I'm not sure who's protecting the back four.
I mean,
Could be just letting Rice on his own. Did it pivot on his own?
What and do like a 4-1-3-2?
Who's got the man in the match? I bet it's one of their defenders. One of their defenders got the one.
Havertz can't keep the ball. He can't keep the ball this half. I'm telling you.
Wait, who can't?
Havertz. He cannot keep the ball this half. He's
just let you know, how many minutes do you think extra time was, guys?
4 minutes.
Don't give it. 4 minutes.
Brian?
Yeah.
I'm going for 6.
Why do you bring on Gyökeres with like 7 minutes to go? Why'd you do that?
Because they think he can get a goal or an equaliser. That's what it is. Simple as that.
Well.
Cheer up, mate. Cheer up. Come on, cheer up. Good grief. Oh, she is. Cheer up. Steve, cheer up, mate.
That's not bad.
Steve, stop yawning. Stop yawning. Come on, cheer up. I know you are. Look, another fed up Arsenal fan. It's showing a few of the Arsenal fans that bored out of their heads.
I mean,
that's got to be. What's given? You didn't give it.
I mean,
Andy Taylor praised you earlier in that. No, you didn't give it. But then again, didn't it was touch and go on that one. Touch and go. They did. Try to pull his hand away.
I mean, the one saving grace that we have right now is that, like, our run-in is easier than City's.
I don't think it's that easy, Brian, than you think.
Well, I mean, it's like the teams that
Man City have got the better running than we have. Because you think they're going to beat Burnley on Wednesday, so you can say that's 3 points out of the way.
Right, but I'm saying that, but the teams that they have left, from a purely mathematical thing,
they don't have to play any of the big teams again. This is their last big match.
Okay.
I know we've got to play Palace, but Palace ain't going to be easy. Because don't get Palace are very informed as well.
I agree with John.
Yes.
Go on. We should have never been in this position.
Go back. Go side. Look.
We should have lost against Bournemouth, and we should have lost against Wolves. And then we wouldn't have been in this position.
I thought we drew with Wolves.
Bad ball to Ben White. Right. Guys, did you see how many minutes was added on?
7, yeah.
7, yeah.
Okay.
I've had the weird. I feel like I've been kicked in the guts.
Go on. Ah, God, no. Played the ball. Go on.
I've got to say
Go
as
on.
well.
Yes.
Odegaard
Yes.
hasn't done
This is
anything
it.
today.
Oh.
Odegaard hasn't done anything today.
Yeah, we're trying his best guys to score.
Wait, what happened?
No, Gabriel was just being like that. Nearly. Defender got in the way. Then number 27 got in the way. The Wolves reject as well.
Do you know what? I wanted us to win this league on our own merit, right? And if Man City have the 60 points taken off, they will. But if they do,
Go on.
it's not going to feel right.
So,
it's not going to feel right, but it'll make me happy from the aspect that cheating.
Cross. Oh, good chance by Havertz, guys. They headed it. That's a chance. That was a chance on Havertz. Either side, that was in of the goalkeeper. Oh. You sit for yourself, you guys, within a minute. Either side. It's that close. Arteta knows it. He's on his knees now.
Oh!
Oh, they're showing him. Oh, you woken up now. Thanks, mate. You've just woken up. This is an Arsenal fan.
You could have had a hat trick today. You could have had a hat trick today, Kai.
Semedo's gone off, guys, and Aki's gone on. The Rude lookalike's gone on.
That's a good cross from Trossard, actually.
Touch it back, that's it. There we go. Come on, this way, come on, pass. Just like too slow. Last minute, guys.
Like Des, you were saying that this feels like a kick in the gut. This absolutely does.
Ooh.
This absolutely does.
Come on.
Oh mate, I'm broke. I'm not losing my head. I'm not losing. I'm broken inside.
Come on,
mate. Broken.
Oh,
there's still time to win this league, I know, but we're gonna.
Time's running out. Time is running out now.
No, I know.
Got a minute and a half to go, guys. It's what?
Do you remember the beginning
and
of the season? We used to get the ball
on this time.
We used to get the ball
on the 90th minute.
so quickly. Now it seems so drab and so like lackluster.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't hear there, Des.
Come on. Okay. Full time, guys. Man City 2, Arsenal 1.
To be honest, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Like honestly, like I didn't make my prediction. But honestly, like I was.
Although they're 3 points behind, the goal difference now is plus 1.
Like I thought it was going to be 2-1 to City. I really did. Like I didn't. I had hopes, obviously, but
Oh, well, of course, the I haven't listened to the commentators all game, right? I've blotted them out like Richard tells me to do, right? But it's monumental. Oh, just shut up, eh? You realise there's two teams in this game, didn't you? The commentators. Do you know what I mean?
It's Gary Neville.
Get lost. You shouldn't have even had a goal.
It's Gary
You
Neville
shouldn't have even
doing
had a
it
goal, mate. It's a foul on
on Sky
Gabriel.
as well.
It's a bloody foul on Gabriel. You shouldn't have even had a goal, mate. If a defender had done that, it would have been a penalty. You do it to a defender, oh no, you can score a goal. It's fine. Brush it off.
Oh, fuck you,
Let the game
Haaland.
go. I thought you were humble, Haaland. I thought you were humble.
Like,
no, Brian's just seen that. Brian's just seen that one with Haaland, the one where he's just thing holding his thing like that. At least he didn't do that thing like he did a few seasons ago. That one where he done that like Buddhist chant, panic on the streets.
Gabriel, I've got to say, mate. Yeah. Gabriel, you're lucky to be on the pitch, mate. To be honest.
like,
just
City.
Richard,
City.
Usually we've got. Yeah. Go on, bro. Go on.
I don't think City outplayed us. I think it was. It's like I said in the very beginning. City is not a better team than us, but City's players, position to position, are. Oh, fuck you guys! You see that banner?
Yeah.
You know what?
What
you
know
what?
Street of London.
Like
When they get absolutely nuked, when they get absolutely nuked, and we win the league, I'm going to rub it in every single City fan's face. Every single City's fan's face. And I want every City fan that may be watching along right now, remember who your club is. Remember who your club is. Your oil money,
20 years
your
ago, you
blood
weren't
money,
even in the Premier
you're
League.
nothing. You're plastic fans. That's why you guys had to have a tarp up for 10,000 fucking seats in the end there. Do not come at us. All four of us here, every single person in the chat, every single person that you see on Twitter, we bleed red and white. We bleed it. My kids' names are Kieran and Declan. I know plenty of other people out there who care about this club as much as I do. And I've been to one fucking game in 45 years on this planet. And how many games have all those people gone to? How many games? Like, go ahead and sit there and look at your ownership and look at the people who own it and look at the government that owns it. You are not moral people if you follow Man City. And I don't give a shit if you supported Man City since you were born. If you're 80 fucking years old, you know, and you ignore it. You know that they've ruined the sport, and you ignore it. So I have nothing for you.
I think Brian said it all. I think he has, genuinely. Well, not the result we wanted, but great watch along. Thank you, Ange. You can tell that me and Richard aren't happy because we're not talking much.
Well, no, I'm happy with the performance. You can be unhappy with the result. I mean, if you look at it, the Havertz chance, then the Odegaard, where they clear off the line, the Eza shot that hits the post, and the Havertz clear chance at the end. That could have been slightly different.
There we go. There we go. They've just finally found him. The famous fan that was mocking the Arsenal fans at the Chelsea match the other night. They've just found him in the fans, but they only showed it briefly, so they didn't show him too long.
Do you know what it is?
Because he's made money out of this one, that guy. He's made a lot of money out of it.
115 charges, right? And you can still walk around like nothing can touch you.
No shame.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely no shame.
John says we played okay. Beating City at their own turf was a big ask. It's possible, John.
I mean,
it's always possible.
If you play like that for the rest of the season, and you play a lot like that against the teams we've got to face, we should win, and it will go down. It will go down to goal difference. There's a +1 goal difference, and if it goes down to goal difference, we can look at the games where we can say maybe we lost it, but or won it, and you see what happens. But we've got to now go and put a performance in like that.
Well, there's
JTP90 says. Sorry, Brian, can I just read this one out?
No,
JTP90 says
go ahead.
Everton should be lining up Arteta to replace Moyes. Mid-table mentality manager, not good enough in the big games. We need to look for other managers. You're entitled to your opinion.
What did Arteta do wrong today?
JT needs to put his CV together and be the sporting director, because apparently he knows better than the people that we're paying millions of dollars for about a fucking manager.
No, I'd like to know what he thinks Arteta did wrong today. I mean,
he doesn't know. He doesn't know. I guarantee it. He's just out there saying it because he's mad.
That's fair enough, but I don't know what Arteta could have done differently today with the players at his disposal. And again, you come that Havertz chance that two Havertz chances he maybe should have missed, put away. The Eza one that is a post away, and you're looking at a different result and a different feel. So, what's a performance there? Yes. Were City the better team on the day? Yes. And you can't do anything about the Cherky goal. And you can question Neze's role in the first one, but that is, and maybe a little bit of bad defending where Gabriel allows Haaland to get across him for the second. But well,
it was still a foul on Gabriel, mate.
Yeah, but I think he should have been moving before that, the anticipation. But
can I just say as well, though, Rich?
Yeah, carry on. I'm here listening.
Arsenal played twice before Man City play again. So we still got a chance of going 9 points clear, but then they're going to have more games in hand again, are they? That's what I was asking.
Well, no. We don't. City play Burnley Wednesday, which will draw them level with games. And then I don't know when we play Atletico in the week, don't we?
Like after the Newcastle game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after the Newcastle game. We play Newcastle.
So it's Africa away. Then we've got Fulham after that. Fulham after that at home.
Yeah, so it's and City.
Brian, and you support you, mate. She said, "Tell them."
Yeah, sorry, I should not. I shouldn't be.
That's
like
all right.
That. We're a family show.
Yeah, so because City play in the thing, don't they? That's why. It's because City play in the FA Cup. That's why we go ahead, go back to that game ahead. But you.
Go on, Rich. Go on, finish.
I mean, they've got. They've put the Palace game on the 22nd of May. So what's that? 5 days and
John says
2 days.
John says City have ruined the sport. but the FA allowed them to, which is true. I agree with John.
Oh, no doubt. But if City hadn't gotten the idea, then we wouldn't have to worry about the dumbasses at the FA.
As you said, Richard, a while ago, you said that they've got big lawyers, so that's why they're holding it out. I can guarantee it won't be sorted out until the end of the season. Once the season's finished, then we'll know what charges they got from there. By then, it was too late. She'll got their points deducted then, and then go from there.
I mean,
that's the way I see
that
it.
would have made it a shallow. That would have made it a shallow season, Emerson.
I mean, unless they
you can't give them a points deduction until you know the verdict. And as I've said before, the only thing you can guarantee that they're guilty of is non-compliance.
Look at West Brom last week. Sorry, when they've been done as well. That's only the PFA as well. That's another team in the Championship. That's going to lose. It can be deducted points as well next season.
Yeah, and I mean, they should have already been deducted those points. They're trying to get that put off. But that relegates them. But if they don't do it to the end of the season and Portsmouth with a team in the relegation, they could get relegated, and that would be a travesty considering they did less for the season.
Yeah, but if you look at that thing that they had in Italy a few years ago, I mean, I guess it's a bunch of years ago at this point, when the teams were like they weren't paying refs for decisions, but they were trying to get specific refs. I'm pretty sure that
John's right here as well, though. Sorry, bro, but John's agreeing with you and what we've said earlier. The result was immaterial. It was the games we lost earlier. The balls it up.
Yeah.
Which is right. We shouldn't have lost to Wolves. We shouldn't have lost to Bournemouth. So there's 6 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, guys, we're nearly coming to the end of this one.
Yeah, I've got to go and
Gabriel had a shocker, according to John.
Who?
Yeah.
Who had a shocker?
Yeah. Gabriel had a shocker, according to John. Not sure how the team. Hold on. Sorry, it's taking ages for these things to come up on the screen today. Not sure how the team will react. This is a big blow. It is, John. It is.
Yeah.
And then Big Steve says, when it wants to come onto the screen. Right, let's try again, shall we? There we go. The final whistle hasn't gone yet. Let's put the knives away for a while. Fair enough, Steve. I get you. I'm just annoyed at this game, mate. I'm not, before we do go, right, the thing I'm absolutely annoyed with is when Haaland scored, he had more of Gabriel's shirt than Gabriel did, right? And if that was the other way around, he'd have got a penalty. How did we not get a free kick from that? I mean, he face planted blooming Gabriel. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm going mad. I don't know. We are still 3 points clear, guys. We still can turn it round. We have to keep the faith. We have to believe in the club. Like Brian said earlier, we bleed red and white. Yeah, his kids are named after players. Emerson spent years supporting this team. He's been a what's the people at the grounds? What they're called? Help me out,
Stewards?
Emerson. Who wear the high vis jackets. Stewardess. He's not a woman. Steward. Yeah, he's been a steward. He's seen it firsthand. Yeah, we've been to games, boys. Like you said, Brian. You've been on the earth 45 years, but you've been to one game. And that's all that matters. And you love this club. Your kids are named after players who have played for this club or who are playing for this club. You get what I mean? We sit here week after. This is the 51st watch along we have done, guys. Me and Richard, and with guests as well, right? This is the 51st watch along we've done this season, right? Now, if you don't think that's dedication, then there's something wrong. You know what I mean? And everybody who comes on here is dedicated to the club and to what they believe. Yeah. I do expect better. It can't be helped. Don't lose your heads. Don't start falling out with each other. It's not worth it. But support the team. Yeah. And do it in the right way. Because if you don't do it in the right way, that's where we fall apart. And we all fall apart. Not just the team, all of us. Yeah. At the end of the day, we're a community who support a club. Yes, we get the odd joker who comes in who supports another club. That's fair enough. We allow that. That's on us. But you can't tell me that when we switch this camera off, right, and we all go our separate ways, that we don't feel it. Because I tell you something now, me, Richard, Brian, and Emerson will be talking about this for days, maybe.
Oh, every week. This result wins our week, doesn't it?
Yeah. Am I not right, lads? It's the truth, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, end of the day, guys. Yeah. We don't always get the results we want. I get that. And I mean, we've even got a guy here saying, hold on 1 minute. Buster, Buster, typical Arsenal. How is it typical? How is it typical? The reason I'm asking the question, I don't mean to pick you, but you've said it, right? How is it typical? If you're saying typical Arsenal, that means we've never won nothing. Well, check your history. It's not typical at all. We just haven't had it since we moved to the Emirates. We haven't had it. We've had the odd FA Cup, but major titles, no, we haven't had them. You can't say typical Arsenal because I've seen Arsenal since 1979. Richard's seen them since the 1970s. Yeah?
78 for me.
Emerson's seen them. You know what I'm saying? This typical Arsenal statement is an absolute load of rubbish.
Buster plays FIFA on beginner mode.
I know we were 9 points clear. I get that. That's why. Well, so you're saying because we're not 9 points clear, that's typical Arsenal. How's it typical Arsenal? Because last time, if you remember right, before last season, we were 5th, 8th. Was we 8th twice, Rich?
8th twice, 5th. 5th, and then.
How's it, Buster, mate? How's that typical? If we were doing it every season, every season,
he plays FIFA. He plays FIFA on beginner mode. He plays FIFA on beginner mode.
Oh, let him. That's his choice, right? That's his choice. Let him. Yeah. At the end of the day, he's having his say, and that's fair enough. But it doesn't mean it's right. Do you get what I'm saying? So. Since mid-80s, mate, I appreciate you support Arsenal, right? And keep doing it your way. Fair enough. But don't come on here, right, on our channel. Oh, don't get me wrong, I want you to be here. But don't come on here on our channel when you sit with 4 lads who would definitely say it's not typical. There you go. That's all I'm saying. He's too old for FIFA, Brian. He says he's too old, and that's fair enough. Well, as I'm saying, Buster, right? If something happens every single season, then you can say it's typical, but it doesn't with Arsenal. And we've had some crap years. We've had some crap, but we've had some good ones. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Guys, thank you very much for being with us today. Appreciate it. Not the result we wanted. It's 3.25 hours we can't get back, but that's fair enough. Buster, keep supporting Arsenal, mate. Appreciate you. Give us a like and a share and subscribe on your way out if you don't mind. But support the team, bro. Support the team. When Arsenal was 9 points clear, hold on, I'm going to give him a fair shout. Right? When Arsenal was 9 points clear, title was there. Yeah, but it's easy to say that when you're 9 points clear, bro. It's easy to say. Look at, I mean, you know, is it typical that Man City this season have lost to teams that are worse than Arsenal? Yeah, yet we can't beat them. It's weird, that, isn't it? Yeah, they came to our place and we got a draw, but we can't beat them. I don't know. Take care, Buster, man. Sorry that I've had a rant at you, mate, but it just comments like that get me sometimes, you know. Please join us again and have your say. I don't mind at all, but it's not a good day. We expected more. You expected more, I bet, as well, didn't you, Buster? You expected more, didn't you? Because we are the Arsenal. True. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's sorry that it's come at you. It's just that you put the thing up first. If it had been anybody else, I'd have done exactly the same. It's not just because it's you, mate. Anybody else who would have said typical Arsenal, I would have had the same rant. I would have genuinely had the same rant. And anybody who knows me, know that's true. You know? Yep. So 100%. All that to say, right, have a great week, guys. Take care of yourselves. Love each other. It's okay. Cheers, Buster. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. Yeah. Because you see, that's how passionate we are. Get it? Do you get it? Yeah. Because I know you do. Inside, I know you do. Yeah. But guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Thank you guys for being on. You've been brilliant today. Thanks, Emerson. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Richard. We'll see you on the next one. And hopefully it won't be so painful. This pain needs to stop. The rot needs to stop. It does though, doesn't it, guys?
Yeah.
You know? It needs to stop. Rich, you got anything you want to say before we go?
No, I think I said it earlier. We put performances in from now to the end of the season like that. We've got every chance of lifting this title. And okay, it might be on goal difference, and that means we're going to be edgy and nervy until the end of the season. But so be it. It's that performance has been a lot better than we've had in the last 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
Fair enough, Rich. Brian, do you want to say anything before we go, mate? But before you do, could I just say that Buster says, and you guys have a nice evening. Same to you, mate.
Enjoy your evening,
anytime you want to.
Hey, cheers.
Yeah, have a good one, mate.
Cheers, man.
Again, I apologise because I went a bit ranty on you, but it wasn't. I was trying to speak general. I was just using your comment as an example. Is there anything you want to say before we go, Brian?
I think I said it already. You know, just something else I thought about. You know,
go on.
This is the first time that we've lost to a Big Six team, or no, because we lost to Liverpool. Like this, I think this is the first time we've lost a city in the league in like 1,000 and some days. Like yes, I'm upset. We just need to keep some perspective, and just be glad that we're even in the position that we're in right now. Just be glad we can even be mad about this right now. You know.
Fair enough, bro. Emerson, you got anything you want to say before we go, bro?
So I'm still going back the result and things like that. That's what I'm really upset about is this result. The performance was good. As I said, like you guys said, if we took our chances away, it would have been a different result completely. Because we had better chances than they did in things like that. But roll on against Newcastle next Saturday, and we'll see where we go from there. And then hopefully we should get a good result the following week against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League in the first leg of the semi-final, and we'll see where we go from there. Because we know now that all the various the bigger podcasts than us will be on up, be blasting, being shaking, bums and things like that. So, so as I said, I just like ignore them. I just let them carry on. I just think like that. So that's what I could say. I was just upset with the result. Other than that,
I've already had something come up already on YouTube, mate, which I don't know who it was because I didn't read it quick enough, but I did read the bit that says sack Arteta now. Straight away. I mean, what? Not even 5-10 minutes after the game. Sack Arteta now. Anyway, I'm not going to end on a bad note. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you to everybody who's been in the chat. You've been brilliant. Thank you. That includes you as well, Buster. And there's been over 1,000 people watching today. Don't forget to give us a like, a share, and a subscribe before you leave. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And until next time, when we do it all again, don't we, Rich?
Yeah.
Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon. Peace. We're out of here. Thank you.